You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You talk about a place where the people are carefree living. It is such a place of fun-loving, sweet and petting. This the land where people don't care if Ash Wednesday fall on Good Friday. Man, they love the struggle. This happy, go-lucky way is Blockorama, Petorama, and just now is Masterama. So the foreigner come for carnival, and he telling himself after he had a ball, Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. It's the foreigner in La Trinity, the people have a carnival mentality. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. They are not serious, very few conscious, so I cannot agree with my own chorus. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. But I hear some people talking about Revolution Day, changes on the way. They're born in a land, the better parts controlled by the alien. They fill the pockets of Portuguese, Chinese, and Syrians. Trinidadians is who should own land. Now is the time to make the land their possession, for their sense of taste could just trace to all them fancy showcase. So the businessman, he blow their mind, and his dollars, them got to find. Trinidad is nice for men like Sabda, Kopalani, Maraj, and YD Lima. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. Business expanding, more banks they billing, so is the capitalists and them who should sing. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. And like the slave masters want to bring back the whip, and the chorus singing like they on a trip. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. But I hear my sister talking about Revolution Day, fire on the way. They don't know their worth, like they haven't a sense of value. They don't know their rights, even that they cannot argue. 750,000 people can't get up and do something about the struggle, but to plan for the next holiday, to get their lives away, and forgetting that they own the soil of which their foreparents toil. For the people who form the constitution laws, for the oppressors and foreign investors. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. Amoko and Shell business did went swell, on your oil them foreign parasites dwell. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. Yet the song I sing, like if I hearing the chorus singing, God save the King. Trinidad is nice, Trinidad is a paradise. But I hear my brother talking about Revolution Day, fighting on the way.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with the DAG Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. And we come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Let me say, first of all, let me say a fantabulous, splendiferous, marvelous, and tremendiferous Happy New Year's to each and every one. And may you get all the blessings you richly deserve in 2022. So let me bring in another one to the DAG Triplets here, no other than Diana, Waveney, Benskin, McDonald boy. Diana Benskin, how are you going?
Happy New Year! Yabba dabba doo!
Happy New Year to you as well. Let me bring in the man live on the record in Newark, the commissioner, the commish, Marshall Nesbitt Tom E.
Yes,
Tom,
indeed. Very good. A special Happy New Year to each and everyone in the village, especially to you, the DAG family. And I hope that all the blessings that you truly deserve are realized in this new year.
And the Phantom will be getting back his phone in a little bit. You know, his wife had to take it away from him just for a short space of time. And as soon as it returns to him, he will join us here in the village with the DAG Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. So you'll be patient, You know, things start already for 2022. You know, he'll be joining us shortly.
And you see the year have tutu in it. I ain't taking no tutu this year from nobody. Okay, good.
Oh, wow.
That's why Desmond left?
Yeah,
that's why who left?
Desmond.
Yeah. Who's Desmond now?
Boy. Okay, all right.
Desmond, Waveney, you're a little slow tonight. Desmond, tutu.
Yeah. I ain't taking no tutu from nobody. Good.
Oh, you ain't taking, Desmond
tutu. He's slow.
Yeah, but I come out slow in 2022, boy.
Yeah, yabba dabba doo. I was watching Flintstone Hole last night.
Oh my!
And it took me back in time, and I watched the archaic elevator, and I watched how they printed the newspaper, and I watched, it was just a simple life, and how they were playing, the bird was playing the record for them. You know, I was like, wow. I wonder if they had problems with carbon emissions back then. You know, they had problems with a hole in the ozone layer. And, they had, I was just, I was looking at it, how simple life was, huh? And then we go on and we invent. No, let me back up. Man went and invent things and mess up the world.
Oh. Without the invention, we wouldn't be talking today. We wouldn't be reaching across the waters and talking to everybody all over the world today without these inventions. So
look at the price.
But Tommy, that is okay. Diana would have been here by herself. She would have come and make herself. She would have made herself. You know what I mean?
Fish stick sales start off 2022 with stones already. Watch yourself, fish stick. You is one I plan to fry this year. You are plan to fry. Okay, I feel like eating fish tonight. Watch yourself.
Fish stick, she start off with bedrock.
Yeah, she put all the parts together, boy. She slap her leg together, she slap her hand together. You know, she slaps some ears, she makes herself, man. You know what I mean?
Somebody say he loved the background.
Who's that?
Your friend, the tailor.
Who's that? The fella from Chumakak?
Yeah, the one that wear like the bright, pretty colors.
Oh, no. You tell me them 6-color shirts no more.
Good night, KM. Good night, how are you? Yeah, you fish stick. I go fry you. I fry you, eating you with some chips. Watch yourself.
Yeah. Let me say a special hello to, of course, the woman again, 2022, and they just start like it ended in 2021. Lana was first in at 5:13 p.m. Lana Wataxi inside. Then, of course, following Lana was no other than Tikisha. So first and second, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was
Wow.
a kind of delay with the ladies, you know. Hey, but look, guy, man, they're coming 30 years, boy.
Yep.
No.
Yep, he did.
Yeah,
He
boy.
certainly did. He certainly
Boy,
did.
hey, and Gary, he make up fish sticks. Fish
I know
sticks,
who K. I know who KM is. Yeah. Yeah, fish stick. You
welcome.
get lick up. I'm gonna put you on a grill. I'm a fry you. I'm a grill you. I'm a roast you. All how I want fish. You watch
Nah,
yourself.
you had to boil it. Anthony Victor, welcome, boss. Hey, look, my partner, Vonnie Roberts, boy. Vonnie Roberts,
Ooh.
inside, boy. Hey, but Mom's coming early tonight, boy. Mom's here inside, boy.
Yeah.
What? No, what? Fish stick start early. Fish stick, let me start them comments and try to come back to them. Eh? You know, we could start
Mm-hmm.
comments now in the chat and come back to it. Because all
Mm-hmm.
they will say, well, I missed
Happy New
comments.
Year, Lana.
Yeah. Hailey, inside, boy. Yeah, boy, what tax? Hey, look, my partner, Ulrich. Ulrich, I told you to spell your name with a U. I feel he just change, you know, Diana. One time he spelled it with a A and Tommy. One time he spelled it with a A. One time he spelled it with a U.
Mm.
Right?
Well, I guess for the new year, he trying something new.
Maybe you have
Oh,
an undercover ID. I don't know. You know how all your men is. All you have 3 and 4 sign-in logins.
everything had to do with all your men, boy.
Yeah, all
I
you just
tell
have 3
you.
and 4 login, 3 and 4 numbers, all kind
Uh,
of thing. You know, all this
yeah,
sneaky. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, monks. First take, I want, you're right, yeah. Diana start off 22 with stones. Not, see, Diana stones, you know. Like boulders.
Ah,
Stones a little, sometimes, you know, stone could be a little pebble. Like
yabba
boulders.
dabba doo, yabba dabba doo.
Those
I
Flintstones are very sharp. They can cut somebody.
I was
Oh,
watching Flintstones last
all
night.
right. So when you say I agree, things start for the new year. One of the things started is that Wall Street, you were not to call in on Aisha program. No, but you matter.
Ooh, ooh.
Bunny, what? I don't call that program, boy. It have plenty go along, get along, PNM gang and that program, you know. It have plenty to this and that program. That, hey, but we say to this, all you, I can't believe this boy. I know who KM is. KM, welcome.
Yes, me too.
I can't believe this boy. I cannot believe my ears, my eyes, my nose, my mouth. Um, let me see. Um, let me see this. All right, you say good night to Takisha and you ain't say good night. Don't be specific with your good nights, boss. If you don't say good night specific to people, you gotta say good night to Lana. You gotta say good night to Fish Stick. You gotta say good night to Mom. You gotta say good. You can't be picking and choosing to just say good night to the ladies alone. Don't come. Always don't try that, you know. Always, we exposing you, boy. 2022. Yeah, good night to Keisha. You understand?
Player.
Yeah. And listen to this, he typed the good and night in lowercase, and he put Keisha in uppercase. Right? Right? All right. All right, boy. We watching you, boy. We watching you. Yeah, all right. So the background is the Kwanzaa now. You know, we have to celebrate the Kwanzaa. So we want to do a celebration and we go talk about Kwanzaa a little bit and what Kwanzaa stand for and all kind of thing. And David Moore, go tell you about that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait now. Ulrich, I miss the first text. Let me go back and see it, Ulrich. I don't want to be love that background. Thank you very much, Ulrich. Hey, Ulrich, my bad boy. Folks, I want to apologize to Ulrich, right, for misleading the chat and saying that Ulrich didn't say good night to everyone. Here's Ulrich, good night, Ulrich. You know, you had to excuse me sometimes. When you're from Chumaka, it does get kind of slow sometimes. And
or,
Ulrich did say good night to everyone. And Takisha, I take that back. That wasn't no special good night for you, eh?
wait, Vonnie. Good night
Yeah.
to my ladies, Takisha and Lana. So why is I don't like that, Vonnie? What's going on here?
What you picking to?
What? Vonnie?
Yeah.
What?
Where's that one? Good night to my Vonnie Roberts.
What?
No.
Nah, Vonnie. Nope.
We ain't encouraging that.
Nope. You going in the oil too. I
Yeah,
saw it in
no.
you.
We didn't encouraging that. You just pick out two people just so to Keisha and Lana.
You
What
got a
about
bot
KM?
there.
You forget KM too?
You
Eh?
got a bot. You got a bot there, Ansel.
Who's that? Yeah.
VOR.
Alright. Yeah. One Roberts now, man. We ain't playing that.
Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday?
We ain't playing that. Who birthday it is?
Somebody HBU. Happy birthday to you. Somebody's
HBU?
birthday. Oh, happy. Oh, hi, Diana, my special lady. You are wonderful. Hey, don't mama guy me now. That ain't working.
I don't know. Hey.
That ain't working.
I don't know.
That
Wait
ain't
now.
working with the Bajan girl. No.
Yeah. Chris, I hear something about that, and once the people, let me say this, once all of them come in the chat and all they start to use misrepresentation in the chat, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah, that's it.
We don't deal with no curse here. We don't deal with misrepresentation of people in the chat.
Nope.
So anytime you come in the chat, you're starting to misrepresent people in the chat. We're not taking, we ain't dealing with that, right, folks? We have to keep it. This is our family. You only could go in another chat and misrepresent people, but not here, right?
Sorry,
I mean,
fish stick. Oh, sorry. How about you? I'm sorry. HBU is how about you? Not happy birthday to you.
To say, answer after you left the PNM party, started to look much more like an angel, and I can see the yellow over your head and too. But
not today, Angela.
When, wait now, Tommy.
Oi.
Diana.
Yeah.
I did I put out a press release?
That you left the PNM party?
Yeah, I don't know. Like my name first. What papers that appear? You know, with social media page. You know, because you know all kind of thing happening this day.
Hey.
All kind of thing going on these days.
Somebody must forge your name.
I don't know somebody. Mommy soon send me the article, but let me put it up here, right? Let the people make it official and done here because you know we ain't playing that.
Maybe saw your name on a PDP roster.
On a PDP roster? Hey Miami boy, send that for me now, boy, quietly. Don't let nobody see it. Don't tell nobody else. Send it for me now. But you know, all anything about this?
What?
Anything about that?
Reshuffling?
But I don't know. I hear is left foot, right foot, balize.
But wait, the reshuffling the man at the top because you could reshuffle all you want and you have a lousy leader. It ain't making no sense.
No. But listen, is left foot, right foot shuffles a left foot?
It ain't making no sense.
Shuffles a.
That is just a distraction to put the populace eyes on something when the same agenda is being perpetrated. So that don't make no kind of sense to me. Let the Bajan girl tell all it ain't making no sense.
So Diana Benskin, what you saying is that it's okay for people to continue doing the things they were doing and just continue in their position. That's what you're saying.
The whole thing needs to change up.
No, but asking your question, is it okay
no,
for them
I'm
to
not
just
saying
continue?
that. No, I saying the whole thing needs to change up, starting
But
from the
wait
top.
I have a next one. But a fella come out of you finally, boy. A PNM fella, boy. He was activist. I gave back the act now.
Who's that?
I don't know if you know him. Barry Garcia. Hey, all the time Barry Garcia, if you listening, I call in the name. Eh? Barry Garcia called for the AG to go, boy. What? Barry Garcia, boy. Barry, all they supposed to stay quiet. All they not supposed to say anything to make the party better. Right? Anytime all they come out of all your hole, and then all they come out from under that red rock, it's troubling the Balize, you know. I'm telling you. Boy, my partner, I should have let me see this. Barry Garcia, boy. But I said, what boy? I couldn't believe it, boy.
But on a non-political note, let's talk
Yeah.
about Kenny Joseph's demise and how
Mm.
sorry we are about it. And
Yes,
yeah,
indeed, indeed.
yeah,
Yeah, well, we have some let me see something here. We have some but boy, boy, that one was a hard one, boy. That was difficult because I think the fella was absolutely trying to do the right thing, man.
yep.
Mm.
And
Rest in peace, DJ.
it's sad, boy. That one was
Mhm.
a tough one. Bomber was a tough one too. But
But, yeah, Obama live a full life,
yeah,
at
Bomber live
98.
a full life, man. That one was
Yeah,
kind of hard, but that was a difficult one. You know what I mean? And the other thing too is that the fella was doing the right thing. Doing the right thing, and he did almost everything right. He tried his best, and
yep,
boy, when your time come, boy, nothing can stop it.
that's
Nope.
right.
When the man
Mm.
decide that he ready, nobody could stop that.
Mm.
Nobody could stop that, and that's basically what happened. You know what I mean? It it
Mm.
it it's kind of sad, man. You
Very
know?
sad.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I hear they have a new variant spreading in
What is that?
Israel. In Israel, they call it flurona.
Booster number 6?
No, a variant
Yeah,
named
I read about
flurona.
it. Yeah, Flurona.
Yeah, booster number 6.
No, now we talking about no, we're not talking about booster. We're talking about the variant named flurona.
You ain't understand,
I
Booster
hear
number
you.
6.
In 6, you mean 10? Because when you take 6, you have to take the half a boost up behind it. Oh, please. I don't know. I beginning to have myself. But anyway, let me move from that.
Yeah, I don't know myself. It's
Mm-mm.
kind of sad, but that
Mm-hmm.
it just seemed to be like every day something different, and we have to look at we have to look at I don't really like to talk about these kind of things in truth. With this, I don't like to talk about these kind of things, and I'll be honest with you guys. I just feel that this regime here, boy, under the PNM,
Mm.
boy, this regime here, boy, this regime, boy, is it 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 just seems that every week, boy,
Mm.
something going wrong, and it's only the same set of characters over and over and over, right? Nothing
Mm-hmm.
different. The same set of characters, and you just do things. But I was wondering, boy, if there was a person in the cabinet of a different hue, will he still be Attorney General? I'm asking, eh? I'm asking the question. I don't know I like to ask
Mm-hmm.
questions. If it was a person of a different hue, will that person still be Attorney General? I'm just asking.
Mm.
You know?
You mean like
Uh,
if you mean like if FH was the Attorney
Mm-hmm.
General?
Mm-hmm.
nah, you would have been gone long time. Send the back line with the guns, you would have been gone.
Now I
You would
tell you,
have survived that.
it's a bourgeois. That's a bourgeois society there. Well, y'all understand what I'm telling you? Bourgeois. Mm-hmm.
So you saying
Because
it's
when you
different? You saying it's different strokes for different
but
folks?
it's straight up, When you telling me Brother Abdullah can't go and walk around and then they're arresting him. Huh? You telling me that if I go home, they're gonna arrest me? Arrest me for what? Why do them? I just speaking up on behalf of the downtrodden, oppressed, depressed, repressed, suppressed. Huh? And they want to
No,
arrest me. That's a bourgeois society.
no,
Bourgeois.
no, no, no.
Yes, bourgeois.
You,
Bourgeois.
you supposed to keep quiet.
Why
What you
am I
talking
supposed
about?
to keep quiet? And Adam Hayes didn't turn me out into the world and tell me hush my mouth.
It have a
Well,
law for you. It called sedition.
What sedition? What sedition? What did I tell you? What is the meaning of sedition? Let me look up the meaning of sedition. Let me go here. Let me look up the
yeah,
meaning of
because
sedition.
yeah,
Let me look up the meaning of sedition.
you'll get locked up for that.
I go get locked up for that.
Correct is right.
I will put a lawyer in their tail.
You put you will get.
Huh?
What this one? Olha, my partner Barry Garcia, boy.
Inciting what? People to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch.
Correct.
So how am I inciting people to rebel?
Correct.
Am I inciting people to rebel, or am I inciting people to stand up for their rights?
As soon as you reach in Piaco Airport, they will tell you, Miss Benskin, could you go over to the left, please?
I'm not going to no left. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. How am I inciting people to rebel? If I said it in that way, like how DT said it, IQ 45 said it on last year on January 6th. That is different. But you tell people get up, stand up for their rights. They're being oppressed, suppressed, and repressed. And I'm what? I ain't tell nobody to go out there and harm nobody. I never encourage that.
Miss Benskin, can you move over to your left, please?
I move over to my left where? And go
In
where?
the airport.
I'm not going to no left. I'm going to the address that I've indicated I'm going to. Are you detaining me or are you arresting me? And what for?
We detaining you and then we
for
arresting
what?
you.
For what?
We first have to we first have some questioning for you.
Yes,
what questioning? I'm not
you.
going nowhere with nobody.
So wait, you're gonna resist arrest now?
I am not going nowhere with nobody. I am not going. Hello, I ain't going nowhere with nobody.
So you're gonna go to Trinidad and go and
I
resist
am not going nowhere with anybody. If you come in and you come in to grab me and snatch me and you kidnapping me.
Let me tell you one time, you better walk with your attorney.
You're
you better walk with that
kidnapping me.
business
I will have
in
my attorney. I will have my attorney meet me at the airport. You're kidnapping me then.
You kidnapping me?
Yeah.
If I tell you go to the left, I give you instructions. And you telling me why you have to go to the left.
What am I going to the left for? What am I going to the left for? To detain me for what?
Because
you have to tell me. No, you have to tell me what you're detaining me for and why I'm being arrested. And if you can't tell me that, then I am free to go. And if you try to snatch me, you are kidnapping me. I go pop a fight. Somebody will get hit. Don't snatch me. Yeah, don't snatch me too hard. I tell you, I went to London and this undercover police officer come and snatch me the wrong way and he get hit because I didn't know he was undercover. Because I had a backpack and I had a thing pulling and I had dreadlocks. So they profiled me. So I was looking up at the board to find the nearest train. I just traveled all night and at Victoria Station. And he just come and snatch my hand and pulling me. That's the wrong thing he do. I don't know who he is. Ask him who he get. And he's a 6'2", a white Bobby, they call him. He was on the ground with my backpack in his hand.
Oh
yeah, I'm not the one. Then he spoke into his thing and called for backup. I'm not the one. You trying to snatch me to kidnap me? So when they took me in the room and started questioning me, I said, well, I don't know who he was. I thought he was trying to kidnap me. I said, he need to announce himself and stand 6'6" away from me and announce it, show me some sort of ID and tell me who he was. You don't just come and snatch me, so you're going to get hurt. And I did hurt him. Oh, yeah. I'm not the one, Anselm. No. Don't grab me wrong. You're going to get hurt. Sorry.
A little bit ahead, we could have been bailing you out for assault.
Oh, assault? Why are you snatching me? Why are you? He grabbed my hand and he was pulling me. I don't know who that is. I don't know who he was. So I defended myself. I kicked him in his shin. He went down.
Uh-oh.
I elbowed him, and then I stomp on him, and I take the backpack and I bump it in his.
You didn't spit on him though.
No, I take the backpack and I let him have it.
Okay, all right.
And I bawl for help. Yep. I said, I don't know this man. This man is grabbing. He's trying to kidnap me. And then he spoke into something in his shirt. And then a whole heap of them ran coming toward me. Right? And they tell me, what? They'll go against the wall. I said, for what? I don't know who he is. And one of them pull a gun on me. I said, oh, he's a policeman. Then you need to identify himself because he's going to get hurt. Yeah, y'all lucky I ain't throw him under the train. Someone snatching me, but what? They questioned me. They had a female officer question me and search my belongings. And I told them I'm coming from New York and and they let me go. No, I'm not the one. Go to the left. You're crazy. I ain't going to no damn left. I didn't come here to go to the left. Sorry.
To the left.
All right. Mike Tyson is not there. That's fake news.
What?
No, all the asking if Mike Tyson there.
No.
No, Mike Tyson is dead. No, we ain't have any mother of all carnival.
We have your sister.
What? Sophistics and some station diary will go missing.
Who? The station diary.
Yeah, what is that?
What station diary you gonna go? I am not going into any station.
Oh, Office 6 and all guys. I kind of slow the bus. Yeah. The station diary will go missing when they put you inside of it.
Put me inside where? Where am I going? They're not taking me anywhere. Anselm, I am not going to any police station. I'm telling you. You have to tell me what the charge is, and I want formal charges. Me don't want a word of mouth nonsense. You got to come with formal papers and present it to me. And it better be a female police officer. Any man grabbing me, I protected myself. You better come here.
Dana, you cannot. If a policeman grab you, you cannot resist arrest.
What do you mean if a policeman grab me, I can't resist arrest?
No, you can't.
What do you mean? Hello? Especially if I know I ain't do nothing?
It doesn't matter.
Well, let a policeman grab me then.
Boy, you might have to get 5 police to come and get you.
Yeah? Let a policeman grab me.
Because one will be enough.
Let me tell you, back in the 90s, I came out of Kingston and Troop. Coming from work, I used to work 3 to 11. So by the time I get down by that stop, I used to live on Dean by Bedford and one of them streets there. I can't get it off my head, top of my head now. And Brooklyn. And the policemen they did a sweep, and all of it that came out of the thing, everybody had to go up against the wall. And they're going to frisk us. Oh, so I said, wait a minute. I know where I now come from. I just came from Milwaukee. I know I go and walk to the thing. I get on the train. The people train. I come from my walk. Me went nowhere and rob nobody. So with my hand up on the wall, I say, officer, excuse me. Why am I being detained and frisked? Who it is all they looking for? They're looking for some male, blah, blah. I said, do I sound and look like a male? Well, I tired and I need to go home. And I pull myself from the line and walk. They could have shoot me in the back if they want. I leave the line and walk away. But I tired. I ain't no fee. I ain't no male. I ain't rob nobody. I going home. Now, if you want to further detain me, come and get me. And I left the line up because I had nothing to do with who they're looking for. They told me they're looking for men. I'm a woman. Why are you frisking me and they're slapping you hard and passing the hand all up between you? No, Diana walked away from that frisk. No, I walked away. I was tired and aggravated. Yes, I sure did. Police, I know. No, I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna play the answer. A white police officer with a gun.
Also, so
I'm
discriminating
not
somebody
going.
to arrest you.
No, I am not going to play the fool with a
So
white police officer with a
it's
gun.
okay for discrimination and arrest.
No, I ain't tripping now, eh? All right.
You know to
With a
pick your
gun.
fight.
Welcome.
I
Let me
know
say
which
welcome.
battle to fight. I know which
Let me say
battle to
welcome
fight.
to Agnes Joseph Holder. Agnes, welcome. I think Agnes been here before, right? So always say hello to Agnes. Agnes been here before. Say hello to Agnes.
Welcome to the village, Agnes,
Yeah.
What
and
Bonnie says licks when you
and Happy
resist.
New Year.
Yes, it looks for you, sir.
I tell all I grew up with a tyrant, eh? And always among my skin is like prone. Eh? I don't. They could hit me how hard they want. I'm not feeling nothing.
What?
I don't care.
Mommy used to say I speak like a bicycle wheel. Oh, spinning.
You know, we have
Yeah, yeah,
seen, you guys hear me?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. We have
welcome,
seen in this
welcome, Tonto.
country where people have been knocked to the gong and their head hit the curb and the police get away with this kind of stuff in this country. For the simplest thing, the police, makes it an incident of resistant arrest.
Yep.
And sometimes you just ask the question and they, they try to push it. Officers are supposed to de-escalate situations, but we've seen too many times that the officers try to escalate a situation, and so we always have to be careful.
So
And
I'm
at
Gary.
this stage, I
Gary.
am too old to run. My knees are not good.
Gary, let
So
me tell you, look, I'll tell you all. One came to my house the other day and he was asking the wrong name. And he got an attitude when I tell him I don't know who that is and I shut the door. He get aggravated, and when I said I could watch him, my windows are tinted. So I could watch he running my plate now, eh? Out there. He come back to my door and he hand on the gun. So I say, yeah, can I help you? I tell you, the person don't live here, but the car outside there is registered to the person here in this apartment. You're telling me? I said, I don't know that person. Then he gets smart and he asks me, so who are you? Can I have your identification? I said, what for? What do you want my ID for? I'm here in my house, enjoying myself. What you want my ID for? But I had my FBI cousin on my phone, live call. Right? So I said, hold on here, don't enter my premises. I locked my door. I went and I give it to him. He said, but look, the name says so and so. I said, no, it does not say Wayne McDonald. It says Waveney McDonald. Okay? Now what else do you want? I'm busy. So when he looked like an idiot, he left my premise. A white one too. It does not. I said, what you want my ID for? What did I do? What do you want my ID for? Sometimes you have to assert yourself. I tell you, I'm not, now if I was in the road in the night, in the dark, no. I tell you one night, I'll give you an extra. A cop chased me on the Bronx River. Something about him, I do something I didn't trust. And I was coming home from school. And something in my gut feeling, Dana, don't stop. Don't stop here. I dark. I put pedal to metal. I had a Mustang. I put pedal to metal, man, and I gone. And he behind me. Whip, 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 whip. I knew where the precinct was. I drove right in the precinct. He passed straight and gone on the highway. Get to find out later on, it was a fella who was dressed up as a cop, pulling women over and raping them. My gut instinct told me not to start. Something about this car didn't come off like a, you understand?
we had a
We
lot of
tell,
those. We had quite a bit in New
yeah.
Jersey too.
And I don't pull when cop pull me over the night, I don't pull off in no dark spot. I just find a lighted area or the next precinct. I say, okay, follow me to the next precinct and you can write me up then. I don't pull off on no highway. He has to follow me to the next precinct, call out the lieutenant and whoever, and they have to write me. I don't pull off nowhere else. They can write me up for evading here if you want, but I'm not. Nope,
But
not doing
Diana,
it.
what kind of thing is that?
What do you mean? What kind of thing is that?
No, I understand the illegal fella following you, but the rest of all them cops following you know what going on there?
No. I'm saying if
Just asking.
no. I don't have no other cops on me. That was one
Well, I
incident. Then Yeah,
I hear
then
you
they
say,
had
wee, wee,
no his
like you
lights,
flying
his
down the Bronx
lights.
Expressway, like you hear it says
No,
express, so you driving
no,
express.
his lights, his lights.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you said the expressway, and I thought, when they say express, you expressing
The
yourself
Bronx
too.
River Parkway. So
Okay.
something gut feeling told me not to pull over, I'm trained in security, and I looked at, I cased the car, and I cased it. I said, nah, that ain't looking real, Diana. And
But
I put my,
look at the simple thing with Mr. Garner,
hmm hmm
right?
yeah,
Where he was there selling some loose
yep,
cigarettes.
Right.
yep,
Okay, that turned out to be an incident where the man lost his life. Now, was it
hmm
necessary
nope,
to push the situation to that extent?
nope, was not. Look, the young lady was in her house with her boyfriend. Look, the young man was in his house. The young law student or the accountant was in his house relaxing, and they just barging there. And so she went in the wrong apartment, and I hip to them.
You
You
know, a
know,
lot
so
of
you
times you
hip.
call the police for a domestic incident, and it's the worst
Mm-hmm.
decision you could ever make. It end up killing somebody.
Mm.
You know, it's very militant approach. I mean, I mean, in the security industry, we train to diffuse a situation and not escalate it. I mean, you know,
Yep.
Diana has a lot of experience with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I really, I mean, it's very scary. Sometimes you have to really weigh your circumstances when you're calling the police, because you have some
Mm-hmm.
guys there will come there and make the situation worse. You know.
Mm-hmm. Now I have a door that they can't breach easily, so they cannot breach that door easily.
So
And
these
I will
guys got
call.
equipment. They would knock down your whole wall if they
They
have to.
cannot breach my door easily. I
Remember, your
trained in
house is built in
security.
sheetrock over here, you know,
Hello, I
and plywood.
trained in security. They can't breach my door. They might breach the window, but they can't breach my door easily. And I know where to go inside here and secure myself. So, yep. So that's it. And I have a camera recording everything up front there.
Well, that definitely you need to have that going.
So let
Gary,
them.
I know it didn't come, but you see, this is, I want to take back that, I took Barry Garcia out of the go along, get along P&M gang, but I put him back in, because he didn't
Oh
go far
Lord.
enough with his post. He was kind of flip-flopping. He's doing gymnastics here. You understand? And the Olympics go a long time. Faris, you are becoming an embarrassment to the government. You are making too much unforced errors. Right? Guys are kind of. I don't know what you're trying to say there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why you
Faris
say,
is wait. Faris is the only one.
no, but we just dealing with Faris right now.
Yeah. But
You see him
you know,
say,
there's some faction of the PNM targeting Faris directly.
Gary, come on, man. You defending Faris now, Gary? Nah.
Oh, why separate
Gary,
Gary,
as you see it?
I
you
believe that whole system down there want gotten out and put something totally
Yeah,
new.
but they're picking and choosing. I mean, okay, we know Faris doing some things. Yes, we disagree with Faris, but why single out Faris?
but
Mm,
Gary, nobody single out Faris. Faris single out himself.
doing a certain nonsense.
The man
I
going
said
to
there's some
lie.
factions of the PNM. There's some
But no,
factions of the
Gary,
PNM
Gary,
targeting
Gary, it's
Faris.
simple. If you go to a police, you're in a police station, the man call you and you get the police the phone, and you talk to the police. Why you have to lie and say, I ain't talk to nobody?
Mm,
Why? All you
No,
have to say, listen,
no, that's a separate incident. I understand what you're saying
no, but
there,
I'm not separate
but I
incident.
am also observing that Faris isn't particularly being targeted by certain factions of the PNM.
But like
You
who?
know,
Like, for example, who?
they're picking and choosing. They're picking and choosing. I
No, but
mean,
he
when
All
he's
right.
Dr.
shooting
Rowley does
himself
this
in the foot.
nonsense, they have to call him out too, not just Faris. Or when
But,
de-escalation does it, they have to call him out. When Stuart Young does
but
his
let us call
nonsense, they have
him
to call
out.
him out.
Let us call out the
Yeah,
Alcing.
but
Let us
Gary,
call out
this
the Stuart Young. Let us call out Stuart Young. Right? Rohan Sinanan I mean, when we answer and do them road, and next week the road mash up
Well,
again.
who's this Barry Garcia guy now? Who is he?
No, Barry Garcia was Patrick Manning right hand man.
Okay. Well,
And finally, I took him out of the go along, get along PNM gang, but I put him back in. And this is part of the problem that they have. They don't want to come and speak truth to power. They want to do gymnastics. They want to go on the balance beam. They want to go to the waffle house and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right? Because they want to waffle. They don't want to come out and say what they want to say. Right? They want to say
Hey,
kind of in between. They're afraid to say things. But let me tell you this. I understand. I understand. They are employed by the government. And they cannot say what they want to say. So they have to say it politically correct. And they have to be very diplomatic. They cannot say it. So you know what? Barry, I'm going to take you to the go along, get along PNM gang, boy. So twice a night, I take you out and I put you back in and I take you out again. Because you really can't talk. Because if you talk what you want to say, they will victimize you.
What do you mean? Does he live in Trinidad?
Yes, he live in Trinidad.
So why he can't say what he want to say?
No, you can't. You cannot.
If they're messing up, he has a right to say. And this is the problem I have. This is the
Diana,
problem me. This
Diana
is the
Benson.
problem.
Diana
This is the,
Benson.
I
If
hear
you
you,
living in
Ansler.
Trinidad and you working for the government, you could say what you want to say.
This is you have the right to say what you want to say if they're not doing right.
You have the right to say what you want to say.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
you
They have the right. They have the right to. They
and
have the
this is
right
the
to.
problem, and this is the problem I have in Trinidad. This is the problem. That this is why I say it's a bourgeois, corrupt society. If you're messing up, I should be able, because I work inside the trenches in the government, I should be able to, this ain't working, your honorable prime minister. This ain't working, honorable minister. We need to do something different. Are you all not listening? No, this is what I don't like. And that's why
but
I
you know, one
say,
thing I observe with the prime minister, he's not interested in hearing these things.
this is why I say they need the whole thing changing up. And what the history of what I'm hearing from everybody, well, what I've seen the PNM doing, I don't like. What I hear in the UNC did, oh God, forgive me, historically, they need a whole new thing coming on board. That's what they need.
Well,
I'm tired
whatever
and fed
you
up
hear the
for
UNC
my
did, bring it on
people.
board. We don't hold back
I
here.
don't,
We deal with everybody.
Gary, I don't know. I didn't live under them, but what I'm hearing from every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every persuasion, the UNC had their problems too.
I'm
Okay.
not saying the UNC didn't have problems. None of us saying that. But what I'm saying, a
Well,
lot
people
of
don't
it
want to go
is
back
propaganda
there.
from the PNM camp.
No,
Okay.
apparently it's not propaganda. The people don't want to go back there. They don't want to go back there. They want something totally new, fixed, totally new.
Well,
They
let me
set
tell you
up.
something. You know what's going to happen? The PNM going right back there if the people don't make up their minds strong and put things together. Okay?
No, PNM ain't
PNM
getting
going
back in
back
there.
right
They're
back there by
tired.
default. Watch and see that. That's what's going to happen.
Nah. People gonna wake up. If people waking up, trust me. If somebody does something masterfully and in time, it can happen. You can shift the bedrock. For
Yeah,
lack of a better word.
yeah, Diana.
Hmm?
I think we see a person by the name of Prophet One. Is that the first time you
It
hear?
was never broken. It was
Yeah, I said
built
that
this way.
PNM are bullies.
Oh, I like the sign answer. The system was
The
never
background.
broken. It was built this way.
And
It's built by
Yep.
design.
that is exactly what I am saying.
And
The system ain't broken. The system was built that way.
it was never
Everything is
built.
done by design,
And it was
And
and
when
never built.
intention.
And it was never built to include people that look like me.
When Trinidad,
It was never. Did I stutter when I said it?
you're not talking
It
about
was
Trinidad.
never built. It was never built to include people that look like me. Take me on now. Take me on.
How was that, Diana?
It
Who
was
running the show?
never, whatever system it is, wherever you go, it was never built to include people that look like me. Anybody want to take me on, they can take me on. Take me on.
I wouldn't say that in Trinidad. There's certain
Well,
people
yeah,
taking advantage of the thing.
anywhere you go, it was never built to include me. I'm telling you. Never built to include people that look like me.
I would say outside the country, but I wouldn't say in Trinidad.
No. Never built to include, because you know why? We tailor our things after who? Her Royal Majesty. Right? Everything back in the day. Her Royal Majesty. Commonwealth and all that. Right?
Well,
and
we
who
are
the
being
Commonwealth?
good. We are being good servants.
Who the Commonwealth? What's it like? Rob and pilfer. They wealth from my people, my continent, the mother country.
It's conditional independence. We got, independence by condition. We have to keep worshiping the master.
Don't start me now. Where I pass common entrance, I catch me ass to get in the school that I'm supposed to go to. Don't start me now. Don't start me now.
But Diana, Indian people went through the same thing too.
When I leave at the school with all my old levels, I can't get a walk in the bank. Don't start me now. Because of the color of my skin. It was never built to include me. I could tell you that.
You can't get a walk in the bank because of the color of your skin?
Never built to include Diana or people look like Diana. Can't get access to capital. I wanted a loan. I wanted to start my own little business. Can't get a loan. From way back then. Gary, don't go there. Don't go there.
I can't agree with you on that one, Dan. Not in Trinidad. In Trinidad, it's up to who you know.
Gary, when I went to St. Augustine Girls High School, I could count the number of girls that looked like me inside there.
Because you were special. You were special. You were extremely bright. That's why you end up in a good school.
Hello. Don't start.
I wasn't that bright. Otherwise, I'd end up in a good school. I wouldn't go in a junior sec.
Gary, don't stop me now. Please.
Diana, that is because you're so special. You end up in a school of extremely bright people.
And not to include people that look like me.
Not worldwide. Diana.
All over the world, the systems are crafted
outside the world,
from the European system.
Say in America, say in other countries.
No. And the European system is what? The European system is crafted for who? The elite and the aristocratic and the dukes and the duchesses and the... Don't go there, Gary. Don't go there.
Not in Trinidad, Diana.
No. And look what happening now. We're suffering the fallout from all that. We're suffering the fallout now. Suffering the fallout.
You know, somebody sent me something. I saw it, but that Paris... Something happened with some dog, and Forrest make a law for the dog.
Oh Lord! Is that the one where during the lockdown, I think it was someone at the Syrian and then brought a dog. The daughter brought the dog in.
No, it was some other thing, man. I go look for it, man. Boy, I get so much thing like that.
But answer, speaking of that dog thing, by the time I get done with them, everybody who was waiting with their dog get through. One shot. One shot, it was a back and forth thing, This one saying that one.
Nizam, I am here by my hard work, and I believe if a lot more of me were given an opportunity, there'll be a lot more of me.
About 6 people get through one shot.
Good.
Yeah. All right, so folks, it's approximately 7:57 in TT, 6:57 here in New Jersey. Of course, it's in the village with the DAG Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We have a lot tonight, but we have a lot. We have Kenny J. We have Bummer that we're dealing with. We have the fella Fa. He making legislation himself, making legislation for himself.
Oh, you mean Newari?
Making laws. So let's go for a quick station identification.
You mean the Middle East dictator?
Oh Lord.
We'll be right back after this break. It's in the village with the DAG Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay, don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with the DAG Triplets on. Yeah, somebody got to turn down their either their computer or something. A little bit of feedback. That's it. This is in the village with the DAG Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, we come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Let's go to some news, boy. Let's see what's in it. Hey, watch this now, boy.
While many have done additional mathematics to accommodate the increase in food prices on their grocery list, many have taken solace in the fact that some of their favorite beverages have remained untouched. Until now. Carib Brewery has suggested new prices for consumers of their products. In a notice from Carib's head of sales, bar operators and restaurant owners were informed of a new on-premise suggested price. Carib says many alcoholic beverages will increase, with the suggested retail price to the consumer going up by $1 per bottle or can. The drinks affected are Carib, Carib Pilsner, Stag, Carib Blue, Coors, Royal Extra Stout, Heineken, Guinness, Smirnoff Ice, and Blue Moon. Carib says Caribe, Hurricane Reef, and Moccasin will not increase in price, while there is no increase for any product in its low or no alcohol portfolio or soft drinks, shandy, ginseng, malta, and smalta. Carib says the increase was due to spiraling raw material and shipping costs, which have affected almost every industry and manufacturing operation worldwide. The company adds Carib Brewery was not spared this reality, but we chose to absorb the harsh impacts through the end of 2021, facing the continuation of same in 2022. We are forced to increase prices across many products in our portfolio. President of the Barkeepers and Owners Association, Satish Monasar, says the increase was expected as Carib was one of the few alcohol producers not to have raised their prices last year.
It was something that we was expecting. We were looking out for quite a while because all other alcohol providers in the country have already raised their prices. I think Carib would be the last one there now to raise. But at the same time, we need to look at it because there's rising costs from all different directions. So bars will have to make the adjustments as well.
Munasar says the price increase could place further pressure on the already reeling bar and restaurant industry, which has suffered immensely throughout the pandemic due to closures and restrictions within the industry.
So this is just another difficult obstacle in our way here right now. But again, we have to, it is what it is, and we had to try and deal with it as best as we could. But this will affect foot traffic into businesses and bars and restaurants at this point in time.
Munasar says most likely bars will have to start selling beers at a $12 price point based on the notice put out by the Carib Brewery.
All you know who's going to suffer now, right?
Restaurateurs.
No restaurant ain't going to suffer.
No, there's going to be a downturn in the restaurant industry. Make sure you make a mark on that. Write it down that I said it.
No, you know
There is
who's
going
suffer? Who's gonna suffer?
there's going to
Restaurant doesn't suffer.
there's going to be a downturn in the restaurant industry. Mark my word.
But Diana, they're not going to suffer because Carib raising their prices. They're not going to
Okay,
suffer.
they're not gonna. But okay, they're not gonna. Maybe they won't. But they're going. The consumer, like the regular consumer. But there's going to be a downturn in the restaurant industry. Mark my word.
You
Yes,
made it absolutely correct. The consumer is going to suffer.
Yeah, the consumer is gonna suffer, but it's gonna be a
Because
downturn.
all that cost is being passed on to the consumer. So all them people who like to drink beer, and it ain't gonna be no problem anyway. It ain't gonna be no problem. And let me tell you this, I don't really have a problem.
What is that thing we used to make in the bush?
But let me tell you,
Babash.
Americans call it moonshine, but I forget what it is. Is it Babash?
Babash.
yeah, Babash. But listen to this,
Okay.
Here's what I believe, and this is part of the problem that we have in Trinidad. When we have certain faction of the country owning all of these, right? Competition. Carib needs competition.
Yep.
If Carib had competition and the competition decide, you know what, Carib? You raise yours to $1, we not raising this. Or you think Carib
Yep.
raising this?
Yep.
No, what Carib does is buy out the competition. Remember when Stag came on stream and was competitive?
I hear that. I hear that.
Mhm.
I hear that, Tommy.
Mhm.
But what I'm
Yeah, but
saying is that look at in this country. Look at this country. Look
they
at the
need
different beer
competition.
companies there.
Mhm.
You see, it
Look,
have trade laws. It have trade laws that prevent that monopolistic type of approach.
Trinidad is not a real place. All these years, this Carib, boy, people need to start their own brewery.
Yes, and they
Start
can
their own
do it.
little brewery.
That's right.
In fact, I
Start
saw
a
something
small.
recently on Wayfair, and I decided to look for your own brewery. You can make
Yeah.
your stuff. It's a little pot
Boy,
and pan kind
listen,
of thing with some
we have
hose.
small breweries all over New Jersey here. I know a fella from, where the fella was from, boy? Some Nigeria somewhere. The man started a little brewery in Montclair. The thing nice now. Thing
Yeah.
going good. People love the beer and it's cheaper than
Mhm.
Heineken and all the rest of beer.
Mhm.
Because them companies rape you when they
I'll
come to
send you a
buy a
picture.
beer.
I'll send
Right?
this on the
But
net here. I'll
Caribbean them
send you
have
a
no
picture. Let me come.
competition.
That's
Right?
right.
Them could say whatever they want. And when them say they're raising our price, nobody could, or they could say what they want. Either all they do drink the beer
Mhm.
or they pay the piper. That is
You
it.
know,
Oh.
and it should be easier now to market, especially with the internet. You
Oh, yeah,
start your own
absolutely. You don't worry about nothing. But that is what Carib need. We have
comp.
Competition.
that
But they,
fella,
they,
Blue Waters, right? Who else just give Blue Waters competition in Trinidad?
I ain't sure. I don't know.
Well, no, them people in the chat could talk about it. Who else just give Blue Waters competition? Eh?
Hmm.
Lana say fires making laws and breaking laws.
oh,
Hey, Eileen, yeah, we had Eileen, my bad. We had to form that WhatsApp group. So folks, always still have to send me all your number, you know, we forming the WhatsApp group, you know what I mean? I have a few people number already. Hey,
Hmm.
Fistic say Wiley will never fire Forrest. Or Forrest will bust Wiley files. Nah,
No.
boy. Nah. Yeah, Lana say they and some they can't say because they're afraid of losing their jobs. But Lana, I want to say, I really don't want them to lose their job because it's taking food off the table. And you know, in Trinidad, governments are very vindictive. You all notice
Nosa
I said government,
Costa.
huh?
Nosa Costa. The Nosa
Yes.
Costa.
But Gary, I said governments there.
The government
Governments
have
are
a Nosa
vindictive.
Costa system in place.
You can't talk against the government. And make it even worse
You
if
see,
your
criminals
party
just
in power.
mysteriously appear at your place and take you out. Criminals
Yeah.
they
Yeah, you see,
mysteriously
so
come and do a drive-by.
right. So Barry wanted to talk, but Barry had to talk in tight tongue. You know,
Mm-mm-mm.
he
Hey,
can't he
call
can't
me
say what
partner now, Andy Williams.
he can't I try Andy, you know, I go try him again. And Barry had to talk in tight tongue. Barry
Yeah.
can't really say what he want to say. He can't. He cannot.
Mm-mm. No
That's
good.
just the way it is. The system is built that way. That's the way the system is built. And once you part of the system, right? Now, let me give you an example. What did PNM go do to me? What could the PNM do to me? I could call
What
it,
can
I
they
could
do?
call a clubs if I want, right? But I like to speak truth to power. Our brand is to speak truth to power.
That's it.
And you see, whenever you're speaking truth to power, it's very difficult, you know. People don't want to hear that, you know, especially against your party, you know.
I belong to nobody. None of them. I never vote for none of them. So I don't care.
That's
I
exactly right.
don't
And that's why
care.
when you come in the airport, it's 25
I
police
don't.
waiting for
Nobody
you.
ain't snatching me. Nobody ain't snatching me. Because I will put me a motley in the tail. Okay, good.
No, me, I'm
if
not there to call election.
Yeah.
if she remains in power.
I
You
will
shall
put
Trinidad
me a
government are just
motley
scared
in
of me
the
and
tail.
hey,
Motley.
hey, don't,
Whoever is in charge in Barbados, I will be calling on them. You're interfering with a
Tommy,
Barbadian citizen. And I will call
Tommy,
Joe
What
Biden on
Barbados
them
gonna do to
too.
Trinidad?
For
I
me,
will call
Gary
Joe Biden on them too.
and Diana,
All right, then.
if you take God out of your thoughts and Mia Motley lose the election, I don't know, boy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Whoever's in charge.
What's that?
Whoever's in charge. I'm a Bajan citizen.
If Diana, listen carefully. If Mia Motley was, listen, if Mia Motley was to lose the election, I don't know. You should just give up on politics.
Oh, me?
No. I'm speaking in general.
Oh,
you should just give up.
But there's a lot of disgruntled within the party.
Diana, I hear you, but we on the outside here looking in, right? We will take Mia Motley any day, and we on the outside. Now, if it was reversed, and you tell the person looking to Trinidad, and you living in Barbados, will they say the same thing?
Call up Shara and see what she have to say.
Shara's in Grenada. She's in Grenada. I keep telling you that.
You know, she went back. She went back to Barbados.
Let me say good night to Nizam.
There's some disgruntlement, and then one lady crossed the floor, and a whole heap of bacchanal went on. I hear from someone that's close to the whole commission.
Yeah, but Diana, Barbados is the example of the Caribbean. And if that prime minister elected, boy, God help all of us.
Well, I don't know anything about the opposition. I really don't know anything about him in Barbados, so I can't say.
Gary, there's no opposition.
Yeah, Frondell Stewart, he's a boring, stoic individual. He has no personality.
Opposition. If that woman lose the election, boy, we could cancel Christmas all over the Caribbean. We should go straight from November to January. Yeah, just go from November to January.
Yep.
All right, Mom says, Gary, I feel this is just the beginning of a few to get change around because the Tobago election results will open eyes in Trinidad. Mongs, I agree with that.
That's right.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Mongs, Mongs boy, you're starting to get it, boy.
I don't understand. What is just the beginning of a few to get change around? What do you mean?
What did he say? To get change? People are tired. The people tired. They're tired.
The only thing is that they'd have to start working right away on on making an impression into Trinidad.
To Keisha, you see, I get that fella. His first initial is a F, and his last initial is a S. Right? His first initial starts with a F, and his second name starts with a S. I gave him digits. Before he say, hey boy, thank you for the digits, he saying about, I should have given the digit for the Besson Street police station. I should have given the digit to Keisha. You understand? Next thing I want to do.
Mia Motley more intelligent than Michelle Obama. Whoa.
Yeah, but it cannot be. It cannot be. It's just like people say holding on to Kamala or they're holding on to Roe. We cannot. It cannot. This whole thing cannot just based on personalities. You know, I mean, there must be a succession plan.
That's the way it is. But that's the way it is.
You need.
Mia Motley can't be the only person that's good for Barbados. I mean, I don't know anything about the opposition guy here. I mean, since he's dead, but I'm just saying, I don't want to get caught
he
up
ain't
in
dead.
personalities.
The opposition guy is Frondell Stewart, and he's a boring, stoic old man. He doesn't have any personality.
But that's not saying he's a dead horse. He's a dead horse.
There's no opposition.
And chutzpah like Mia
There's no
Motley.
opposition.
He doesn't have chutzpah. You see, you think, okay, you think Dr. Rowley could get up and bully Mia Motley? Nah. Mia Motley will snap back at him. And that is what we do not see in the UNC.
Diana. Oh, all right. I thought he was going to say that PNM person snap back at him.
We don't see that in the UNC. Everybody, as he bark, everybody be running with the tail between their legs. I'm
No,
like,
but
what?
Diana, Diana,
Not Rudal Munilal,
Diana,
not Senator
why you?
Damian.
All you know, we don't really, very rarely we don't talk about the UNC here, right? But listen to this, no doubt, and Victor
Andy
Roberts,
Roberts.
I have Victor Roberts going by sources have indicated that Victor Roberts supposed to go by the Prime Minister house next. Then he's supposed to go by Faris Awari. Then he's supposed to go by Colin Booth. That's why I hear. I know how true that is.
Everybody frightened for
Well,
he.
Victor Roberts is a general on the ground right now. He's fighting
But Gary,
and leading whether who stands with him or not.
Gary, this what I'm having Victor Roberts do there will blow up in the face.
Who having Victor Roberts? Nobody having Victor Roberts do anything. Victor Roberts said himself he's doing his own thing. We got us who agree with him or not.
He represents a party.
Gary, you really think Victor Roberts doing that on Zoom, man? Come on now, Gary, man. It's 2022.
No. Victor Roberts is that guy you can't make him do something that he don't want to do.
But how is it going to blow up
what's
in
happening there is either the UNC follow him. Is UNC follow him, or they don't? But he's doing what he have to do. Victor Roberts not that kind of guy. I tell you right now.
He's
Victor
got
Roberts
their
is not that
support.
kind of guy. Is either they join Victor Roberts, so he tell them go to hell.
No.
But Anselm, how is it gonna blow up in the? How is it gonna blow up in the face? He walk around with a coffin and he carry it and he give it to the Alcin. How is it gonna? How is it gonna blow up in the face?
Because Diana, to me, there has to be a line.
Let me hear the line.
There has to be a line.
Okay.
And to me, dragging a black coffin, you know what? Make it a pink coffin. Make it a red coffin. Make it a blue coffin.
Why?
But dragging, to me, I'm saying to me,
why?
Dragging a black coffin has crossed the line as far as Victor Roberts is concerned. And to me,
how has
what's wrong with the color?
Let me repeat myself. Dragging a black coffin to me has crossed the line.
How?
Okay?
Tell me how.
They shouldn't go around, right, the country dragging a black coffin. Drag a neutral coffin, a neutral color.
Really?
Oh, so you disagree with the color then?
Yes. Drag a
you
neutral
disagree with the
color.
color of the coffin?
Yes.
Why? You relate it to a color of a people or something?
Diana, I'm just saying it sends the wrong message. Messaging is important. Yes, it sends the wrong message. That's what I'm telling you.
Right? But even a coffin is a
I'll tell Victor Roberts we're going to pay for some paint then and change the color.
No,
How about we make it multicolor? Make it red, white, and black.
Gary, you see that would have made more sense. Absolutely. That would have made more sense.
We could get them some ideas. We get them some ideas.
Gary, a full 100%. Even though I don't like the coffin thing, I could go along with that one, red, white, and black. Because this is about country.
But I think
exactly.
If you want to say that this is about country, make it red, white, and black. I could fully endorse that. Even though I don't like the coffin thing.
Coming from a poetic stance, whenever you go to a funeral, he says democracy is dead. The color mostly worn at funerals is black. So I see.
So the black represents the funeral.
The death,
basically.
And the death of democracy.
But democracy in Trinidad and Tobago. He's not saying worldwide.
I'm not seeing it as a color of a race or nothing. I'm seeing that democracy is dead. That's because a funeral, a coffin, and everything that inside there. And he put the color in the coffin, the red Balizé thing. It's inside there.
Diana, is this about Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah, it's about Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, thank you. So Gary's idea is an excellent idea.
Yours is an excellent idea. Maybe you should put
Gary's idea is better than my own.
No, I'm not saying that, but I honestly didn't see
I give him Gary credit for the idea because it's a great idea. That is what we talk about country.
Okay, well, put the red, white, and black. But the white, what you think you should do is next time you go, carry it and put it on the carry it,
But the
put it in
guys,
DLC.
listen to me. The guys are open to suggestions from us, right? And they have been very inclusive in this fight, far as I see. Right? They're very open-minded. They listen to what we have to say. They have taken suggestions. Victor Roberts is being very steadfast in what he's doing, regardless if the UNC agree with him or who agree with him. Because far as
Now
we
the
see, this
UNC
is
don't
not a
disagree with
UNC
him.
PNM fight. This is a
But,
people's fight.
Gary,
This is a
the
people's
UNC
fight.
don't disagree with him. The UNC don't disagree with him.
Well, I don't know if they dare disagree with him. I don't know if they dare disagree with him. Because
No,
you
but
don't care. And when I
what
have
I
to do something, I don't care if them agree or disagree too. I don't care
here's what I
which political party agree or disagree with me. When I have to tell anybody off why disagree with something, I don't care who don't like it. I say it as I see it, and I admire Victor Roberts for that.
You see, Gary, the difference, Gary, you living in America, I living in America, Diana living in America, and Tommy living in America.
I want to ask a question. What solution is he proposing to give democracy life again? What is he talking about? What is he presenting as a solution to revive democracy?
No, Tommy, this is not about solution, you know.
Okay.
This is about him saying that democracy is dead in Trinidad and Tobago. So I will drag around a black coffin around the country.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to his podcast or his program, you know, he
fact,
says
he was
a lot
on
of
earlier
things.
on Douglas Politics.
So Diana, what you want to tell me that if I live in Mars and I see a video of him dragging around a coffin, I have to go and listen to his podcast now to figure out what he means?
No, I'm not saying that. Yeah.
There you go. That's exactly the point. If you want to make a point, now Diana, if somebody sees a red, white, and black coffin, right?
You know, offhand, automatically they know what it is about.
Automatically, right? Especially if that person is a 1.4 million Trinidad, they know that's about Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, I hear you. So change it to red, white, and black.
No, the host of the station, they can't change it now. It's just
that, man.
Let me give you an example, Diana.
They could change it by the time we reach Dr. Rowley house. They could change the color by the time we reach Dr. Rowley house.
Diana, Faris Al-Wari should give me credit for the Prime Minister not getting rid of him.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Because once I released my breaking news that cabinet reshuffle coming and Faris Al-Wari is the first one going, right?
Oh, sure.
Dr. Rowley know what to say, boy. I can't make that fella look good. It's just like the building in Chumaka, Claventale. Only getting this thing, you know. Honestly, thirdly, the same thing with Tracy Davison Celestine, you know. Right?
Oh, he put
you in exile. They say, boy, how we go silence this Wall Street fella, boy? You know what? You know, that man, you know, we wanted to send Tracy. We already had it confirmed. Now that man come out and break the news. And if we send she now, we will make him look good.
Yeah, it can't look like she just resigned. She just resigned. She get a new mission.
No, but they're sending she anyway. So wait now, they might send she Switzerland now. They might send she Uganda now. They say, well, he had it all wrong. And he sent them with Faris. Right? So I've said, Faris, you need to compliment me, Faris, because I think I saved your shuffle. I saved your shufflement.
So why are you saving him?
No,
why are you saving him?
I just stop saving them.
Why are you saving him? He's doing a lot of mess.
No, but when I get information, I just keep quiet.
Yep.
I just keep quiet. I can't help myself.
Are you saving him for? Because you know, you see, you're balisé to the end. That I look at you differently, you know. I look at you differently. Yeah, you're balisé to the end. You're looking out for them. They're oppressing the people, and you're looking out for the oppressor.
And indirectly saving them.
Yeah. You're balisé to the end. Yeah. You're sucking on Balizé juice. You're sucking on Balizé ice cube. You're writing with red ink pen. You must have on red. I don't know what.
No,
Yeah.
I'm on black tonight.
Yeah. You're looking out for the red people.
Uh,
Ah.
oh, red people now too. What
Oh,
about
hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
I seen the
Gary?
some.
Gary, call Victor Roberts and give me an idea. I love that idea too bad. That's a boss idea. Eileen
Mm-hmm.
says the best PM ever. Eileen, you living outside of Trinidad. And today we're the best PMS
Mm-hmm.
could be Vivian A&R Robinson.
Yeah, your agenda is Balize agenda. Yeah.
What about his agenda is that?
I'm gonna message him and tell them right now.
Yeah. I fighting for the people, but your agenda is a Balize agenda.
Why is that Balize agenda and I breaking all kind of news and all kind of things?
Yeah, you're breaking news and getting ideas. Well, Watson, you align yourself and you go and kick them. Go ahead and kick them in Trinidad. Do I tell you?
Yeah, Watson, go and kick them,
Then
boy.
I know I go
Kick
get my
them.
ID card. I know I'll get my ID card. I know
No,
who
you
I'm
still don't get
voting
any
for.
ID card.
How you
Agnes,
get my ID card?
Agnes Joseph Fuller says, sure, right, I'm waking up. Agnes, where you waking up from? I feel Agnes waking up to the PDP, you know. I feel so. Yeah.
Then I
Okay.
get my ID card. Then for sure.
Eileen, when PDP come to Trinidad, you go and support PDP, Eileen? I want to
That's
know.
right.
I ask him right now. Because I want to
I
put them on the record.
I gonna get me a property in Tobago and I in Watson Ju constituency. Tell me I can't get my ID card there. Tell me I can't get my ID card there.
Yeah, Nizam said, Diana, look where you are now. I know what you mean by that. But yeah.
Oh, well, I work hard, very hard. Yeah, I'm going and get my Watson Ju constituency.
Oh, you see? Lana says, Faris say he spent whole night, earlier night, caring for he and the dog of fireworks. Yeah? You see?
Who's that?
What? Fistic wanted to go to Lakshmi?
Lakshmi is a girl's school.
Well, yeah, he said he wanted to go there. Fistic.
That's a girl's school, Lakshmi. Oh my. A Fistic.
He said he wanted to go there.
Unless Fistic is a girl. See, everybody there.
But listen, sir. So, Fistic said Lana still feel embarrassed because UNC people went to help out the people houses that burned down. He rushed and went to show himself. Now, who constituency is that? Let me show you who constituency.
I saw Sandy Grandi Corporation went up there and helped them.
But I hear that too. What's Sandy Grandi doing in Port of Spain?
They went and gave some support. It was the Goro Corporation.
Yeah, this thing is a mess, you know. This thing is a mess, you know. Look, all these people boy trying to prey on the poor people after the fact now, boy. Huh? Who the hell went up there before the damn fire? Who? Who went up there? When is the last time Stuart Young went up there?
Never.
Boy, Stuart Young, boy, stay down where you is now, boy. Them people don't want to see all you.
Never.
They don't want to see all you. Although they come in sometimes. It's just like in 2011. Rowley went up in Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley went up in Chumakak too. 2011. Went up in Chumakak. And the building still sitting there. Eh? When you come with this kind of foolish thing, people ain't buying that no more.
No more.
They're not buying that no more. You come up there for. And I hear what kind of security come up there with you. Who's the MP for that? That not Laventille West?
Is that Hines or is that?
I don't know that one. I don't know who constituency
They say it was
is that.
Stuart Young constituency.
That constituency?
When the fire take place, I don't know if there's another fire in Laventille too, but I know they said this. There could have been more.
Stuart Young has a constituency in Laventille? No. All help me now. All help me there because I don't know. Lana, Fistic, who constituency is that?
Or is that Foster coming?
No. He's like a total paro.
All right, is that it's another fella? You got a funny name.
I saw Stuart Young thanking the people on the thing there, man, and it wasn't Facebook.
No, I see it, but I don't know if it was his constituency. to Keisha to know what who constituency is that.
Because I think I shared it. Hold on a second. Let me look for it.
Who constituency is that? I short you.
They got a fella with a funny name. I can't get his name called.
Yeah, Lana, I already have the
Yeah.
number. I will put it in the WhatsApp group.
Oh, the 4 homes destroyed in Belmont. It's Belmont. Is the article right here?
So it's Young?
Wait now, it's Quarry Street in Belmont, not in Laventille. Help me all you.
I think it's Belmont.
Is it Belmont?
It's Belmont. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the I'm gonna send you the clip.
Okay. Because I thought it was Quarry Street, Laventille.
No.
You see, I too biased and everything for me is Laventille. Because I know when I leave Calvary, I used to go up Quarry Street to go home. I used to have to pass Quarry Street, and Quarry Street go all the way down the road. Huh?
I'm trying to find out who is the
Them fellas should know Fistic.
Look, I sent you the press. I sent you the press thing.
Yeah, send it to me. Is that send it?
I just sent it to you.
Yeah.
I just sent it to you. Look at it.
All right, yeah. Hey, Ronnie Roberts and Sam, can you honestly tell us which one from the Go Along, Get Along P&M gang ever said a good word on your behalf? No! Ronnie, do you ask any answers? None of them. Boy, them just criticize me left, right, and center, right? Right? Them just tell me, hey, why you don't come back and live in Laventille? You know, they ask Venezuela to do that. Think about this now. Them telling me, right, to come back home and go and live in Chumakak, but them don't ask for Jordan to live in Laventille. You think them, boy, you know, boy, I have a good dentist up here. They still use Novocaine? I don't think so, you know. Right? Them fellas, a lot of them when you go along, Get Along, P&M gang, they still using Novocaine, but they get them some permanent Novocaine. Them just tell me that. They have to come back. I fell on the radio the other day talking about, hey, why won't you not come back home in Trinidad and go and buy a building? You see how dotish them fellas is, boy? You understand?
Why them who living down there don't do something about it?
He feel the best thing to say is for me to go and buy a building.
Ain't that in Imbert place? I know.
Who's that?
No, but why them don't say thank you for making the effort, and how can we team up with you to do this together?
Nah.
Instead of bad continue.
Team up with me? Them have no interest in teaming up with me, right? You mad?
No. Boy, I appreciate you taking the interest. How can we work together and getting this done? Where is that?
Or is it Leon's?
Bunch of jokers.
Laventille East. He's moving Laventille East.
Is it Imbert? It's not Imbert.
No. Imbert is St. Anne's. Diego Martin.
It's not Dr. Rowley.
No, they said Belmont. They said Belmont. Young tanking. I sent him the video.
But then it had to be Young then.
No. Let me say this. It is my mistake because I thought that Quarry Street was the Quarry Street in Laventille.
It's either Young or Scotland.
So there's a next Quarry Street in wherever that is. In Belmont.
It's either your best buddy to ask is Jason. He would know. Let me go and message him. I'm gonna message him, yeah.
Yeah. Call him and let me find out. Because I'm not sure.
Yep.
I'm not sure. And how come Vonnie Roberts and Fish Sticks and
but I seen the UNC MP, councillor Anil Jutaram. I think Anil is he's the chairman of the Handigari Corporation. Okay.
No, yeah.
Well, that's the kind of thing we want to see, collaboration, not party politics. Something happened, they came and that was good.
But Vonnie Roberts, I hear Kingsley defend me one time, but forget about Bata here.
I just got a confirmation it's Stuart Young.
Oh, it's still young. All right. So my bad. I apologize. I had the wrong call street all the time. I had the wrong call street. So, look at next.
Boy, you gotta take your mind out of
Eileen.
Lavantil. You're stuck in Lavantil.
Yeah. Honestly, I get emotional already. I feel like it's Lavantil. I get emotional, boy. Raising my tone, all kind of thing. Stay calm.
Yeah. Take a pill.
Hey, Mongs, send your number to WZYE FM. Let me put it in the chat. Send all your number.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, type put it in the chat, but send all your number to the WhatsApp number 973-868-1444. Send all your number to the WhatsApp number, right? And we making a WZYE chat. Right? So the number in there. Eileen say, hey, Lana said, great is the PDP, boy. Nah, Lana, the PDP will say, let me fix this. So when the PDP go up in Lavanti by them buildings, they will say, let me fix this. You understand? When they go by the building on Duncan Street in Port of Spain, they will say, let me fix this.
But
right?
let's do this, Anselm. Let's make a arrangement with Watson Duke to make a visit up there, right? And we go live stream it. And we go live stream it, right?
I going down there for that.
All right.
If I take 2 days and go, I going for that.
Okay, let's do that.
I going personally for that.
Okay.
I go run away and I go down there. If it's 2 days, I'm going.
Talk to Watson.
Yeah. Eileen says Anna Robinson was the best PNM ever. Nah, Eileen. Where that one from?
Best PM?
Yeah.
Nah. That is why Baccarat the kick his tail?
Nah, Eileen. Where you come with that, man? Come better than
They impose VAT on the people. He's the Prime Minister who brings VAT.
Hey, look, Nadia. Nadia, welcome, boy.
Happy New Year, Nadia. Happy New Year, everybody.
So who's the best Prime Minister?
Boy, is that toss up, eh? No, Gary. Miss Kamala Prasad does say nothing that. Sorry, Gary.
Well, depends on how you're judging, how you're comparing it.
Nadia,
sorry,
Nadia.
What's the criteria you're evaluating on?
Yeah. No, and listen, and Dr. Keith Christopher really not in that either.
Oh. Well, forget he could never be in that.
But he not in that.
He tell the people upon taking government, wean yourself of the government. Go hungry, I don't care. And make the rich. Make the rich and take the crumbs from the rich.
Yeah. Nadia, want to apologize to you. Yeah, we sat back live and direct tonight. So Nadia, welcome. Hold up. So Mongs, Eileen says, Gary, it's Eileen talking and not me. Eileen says, UNC argument in Parliament never addresses nothing. Nah, I don't think so, Eileen, man. They does address some things. It just depends on what it is. Daryl Superstar, welcome, man. He says good night and happy new year to everyone. Happy new year to you as well, my friend.
Welcome, Daryl.
Yeah. Hey, but listen to this, boy. Claudia take me on a post on the YouTube page. Because like the post and thing, but God, boy, Claudia went after me with a vengeance, boy. She come, boy, war attacks. She hitting me hard, boy. But when we finish, here we end up now. One love, is one family. Oh, man. It was real good, man. Real good. We end up one love family.
Yeah, you come with the truth. You hate nobody, you come in with the truth. You come in with what you say as the truth.
Fistic say, but Anselm, but then that could go far because putting the coffin red, white, and black signal that Trinidad belongs to the PNM and they're killing it. So it could be a next reason this is not PNM country. No. If you put the red,
white, and black is not PNM.
Nah, red, white, and black could never signal the PNM. Nah. Fistic, no. You get one demerit for that. You got demerit. You got demerit. I think you got demerit there, boy.
Mm.
Oh God.
So anyway, local election is due this year, right?
Yeah,
Constitutionally,
yeah.
local election is due this year. I think they say by June. I'm not sure.
Mm.
So let's see how the people vote,
Mm.
So
right?
Hailey
Because the
says
last election
PNM
sent a
and
message. I think
UNC.
the UNC obtained one extra seat.
So Hailey says PNM and UNC all need to just pack it up. They're not improving their lives in Trinidad at all. Only the agenda gets full. Why? Hailey, you're preaching, boy. You're preaching. Hey, Oleg boy, Oleg done look, Oleg done green. Oleg turning him to green now, you know. Oleg see that?
Oh
Oleg
Lord!
sign green now, you know. Oleg already gone green,
Well,
boy.
Ulrich better become the party group representative up there.
Oleg I can't wait to welcome PDP into the man called green man, jumpy yellow. He jumpy yellow banana and gone green, yes.
Get a yellow banana.
Yeah.
Oh, I never
Oleg say,
noticed
but
that.
me even peeling this banana no more, boy. Oleg drop
Mm.
the banana. You know, Oleg, later, Oleg went by the banana tree. He had a choice. There were two bananas left. Right? There was one ripe and one green. Right? Oleg started with thinking, boy. Why? Which one, boy? And he hungry. So he said, boy, the ripe one have more potassium in it. The green one, not a lot of potassium as yet. And Oleg thinking, boy. Then Oleg said, all right, you know what I go do? I go pick the green one, right? So everybody go say, I go on green. And when I reach home, I go put in some coals to ripe. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord!
So he go turn
Oh
yellow.
Lord. Oh Lord. Mm.
Oh God!
You're mashing up my
Oleg
partner like
right.
that. You're mashing up my
Eh?
partner like that.
Yeah, right. Oleg. Somebody tell me Oleg is undercover yellow. I want to tell him, I know treat this.
Somebody said they're predicting a new government, a partnership,
Yeah.
and the PNM will not be the opposition. Yeah, that
Man, I
sounds
said,
interesting.
great is the PDP. But yeah. Hey,
That sounds very
Oleg,
interesting.
we're not using them kind of terms, Oleg. Great is the PDP. Oleg, you had to come up with something original, man.
Hmm.
Or you would just drop the PNM from in there and put great is the PDP. And no, we can't be doing that.
Boo, boo to the PNM, persecuted national movement, pigtail
Oleg,
national movement. Boo, boo, boo.
that's why they will lock up your tail when they reach in the
Gonna lock
airport.
up who? Who? Who
You're
they gonna
getting
lock
locked
up?
up.
Who? Who's gonna lock me up?
Yep. Lana said, well said, Ansem. They don't know nobody until the election time.
Who's gonna
Yep.
lock me up? Y'all crazy?
Hey,
Hmm.
look, boy, Nadia, be careful. Nadia, be careful, you know. Nadia said green is more color, boy. So
That's
PDP
right.
all with some green hearts to us. What, boy, Nadia?
If they want to make a martyr out of me, let them go ahead and lock me up. I'm a poet too. Let them go ahead and lock me
Yeah,
up.
monks. Hey, yeah, Stuart Young. I wonder if the first time Stuart Young ever went up there. What part of Belmont is that?
Hmm.
Anybody know? I know. I know what part of
I
Belmont is
got
that. Man.
no clue.
But
I
and
from
you
St.
got the name of the
Augustine.
street that's not right, but some kind of quarry street that's not right.
It's Corey Street. Yeah, Corey Street. Darrell
Let me
Legal,
just Google it
welcome,
and
boy.
see.
Darrell Legal, welcome. I know guy be here for. Oh yeah, or look tell me more on Belmont side. It's Belmont.
They want to make a martyr out of me. They can go ahead and lock me up. Go right ahead.
They will lock you up.
They will make a millionaire out of me. My books
Nah,
will sell.
Nadia say don't come back, boy.
My
Yeah,
books
make
will
it sometimes.
sell. They will make a millionaire out of me. Let them go ahead.
Make a millionaire out of you for
What? Let them go ahead.
all right.
You think?
Olio, look, highly asking a question. Simple question. Who is the best PM ever?
Well, I live under two.
Nizam Ahmed said the best two was Pandey and Patrick Manning.
I live on
Hey,
the
my
2.
partner Davis. Davis Emily, boy, welcome. Real partner. That's we partner. Davis,
Who's that?
welcome.
Is that close to the
Davis.
San Fernando Hospital
Oh,
that
yeah, I
poor
remember
Richie live
Yeah,
on
her.
yeah.
over the fire?
Mm. I live on the 2. Eric Williams and George Chambers.
I'm predicting new government, a partnership government, and PNL will not be the opposition. Okay.
Yep. If not a partnership, a clean sweep. Yeah.
I will ask the question. Here's a question. If PDP had a partnership with another party, which should it be? Who's CPEP? Who's
Yeah,
CPEP?
that's the Pepto-Bismol party that you call the
Well,
Pepto-Bismol
the
party.
Pepto-Bismol party had 2 chances of winning, slim and none.
No.
The Pepto-Bismol party. I feel have a lot of great ideas, you know. I have a lot of great ideas. Fantabulous ideas. Wrong
But
messenger.
hey, wrong messenger. He himself scares the wits out of you.
Well, compared to what they experience in the country, you can't blame some people for cussing. You really can't blame them. They might choose the wrong choice of words, but let me tell you something. When the fire get hot enough, the pot does explode, right? So them in the heat of the kitchen there.
I ain't jumping from the frying
you have
pan
to
to the
look at
fire.
But look
the
there were
message and
protests.
look at the choice of words.
But watch. Wait. Now, let me rebut you there. Let it put pressure on PDP and watch how my man Chavez is hold himself together. Hello. And Watson Duke. Don't mind Watson Duke just come on a little brusque like me. He's tell you we gotta tell you, and you don't like it. Hey, lump it, jump it, lick it, I don't care. But Chavez, watch how Chavez is carry himself. Yeah, all right then.
I just say that. I just said that now. Take a look at this. I just say that.
I'm elated. I'm overjoyed. I said, Fali will do great. I really feel proud of Fali.
Chief Secretary Fali Augustine's preschool teacher said he was always confident about his goals and knew he would excel. Brilliant, helpful and disciplined were only few of the qualities they used to describe him.
And he will always help other children with, sometimes you ask a question and you might have to say, Fali, well, okay, you shut your mouth. Because he always ready to answer. One day he came to school and he said, Miss, I'm a bulb. And it took me a couple seconds to realize what he was speaking about. And then he said, Miss, I am bright as a bulb.
They recalled even as a child, Fali, as they fondly call him, knew what he would accomplish.
And I remember Fali as a little child graduating to go to primary school at 4.5, 5. Fali said he would like to be the chief secretary. I remember that very vividly.
Mrs. Smart remembered he reaffirmed this as a young adult.
Because I was there watching at the program the night when he told Mr. London he was coming for his job. So when he told him that, I say, my boy.
Chief Secretary Augustine always had familial support. They recalled his mother, who passed away in 2019, was a dedicated parent, and his father was always present.
You know, when any one of us go on maternity leave, his mom would come and fit in for us.
Miss Fifi noted his father, Fali Augustine Sr., is an icon in the village of Speyside.
He said one of the things that he loved to do, that is the father, he loved to read. And when I heard him say that, I appreciate that greatly. All right, so I am saying, Fali Sr., continue the good work. I'm sorry he didn't make about 3 or 4 more children.
Mrs. Spencer said Chief Secretary Augustine's caring disposition has never changed. As she mentioned, he continues to encourage young men in the community, including her son. Mrs. Smart expressed not only is the Chief Secretary a fluent speaker, but is also good with his hands.
He's a best cook, a best chef they have there. He will bake cake, he will cook food for the teachers, He will be at every event.
Chief Secretary Augustine's teachers believe he would make Tobago the greatest little island in the world. While Mrs. Spencer has resigned from the teaching profession, Mrs. Smart continues to mold children on the east of Tobago with the hopes that they too can have major accomplishments. I am Carissa Douglas for TTT News, and I love Tobago.
I want him to make Trinidad great.
Look, I'll tell you.
I'm going to switch device.
Okay. Let me say hello to Marcia Brave Boy. Marcia Brave Boy, welcome. And Marcia, your answer highly says Watson Duke and Philip Alexander. That marriage will end in a divorce after 1 hour. That marriage. It's 1 hour for that marriage. That's all I'm giving that marriage. 1 hour.
Well, watch it now. With me, it gonna last 5 minutes.
I get them too long.
5 minutes.
At least they have to go to the church
5
and get
minutes.
matrimony and go to the thing and then leave in the car.
I don't like that man at all. That man has rubbed me the wrong way, boy.
That marriage lasting 1 hour. And after that, it's done.
That's
and
it.
It's not D-U-N-E, you know. It's D-U-N-N-E.
You gotta go find another work. They taking nothing from me.
Boy, that fella. The fella, I'm lying, boy. The fella have great ideas, eh? The fella is very good. He's very, very good. But you see, when the Prime Minister said, it's 40 years I like this, and I can't change now, it tells you, and I want to tell people in the chat, or you get a book called Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. Let me put it in the chat. As a matter of fact, you know what I go do? I go copy and I go paste it. There's also a YouTube audio of it. You can get it from YouTube. Let me get it on YouTube. Listen, that book explains we as individuals, most of us have either a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. And it tells you about individuals. Like, for example, if you look at the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, just by his utterances, he has a fixed mindset because he's telling you, well, I've been like this 40 years now. All you kept the change? What happened? What is these all you get? That is it. Right? There you go. And this lady explains this. You know, I was supposed to. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let me do this for you guys. I was supposed to get this. All right, here we go. I had to check this first, boy. I had to check this to make sure that I don't copyright on it. Because them things that's happen easy. Let me check this. Show more. If you are committed to. So that is a great book. Look on social media, subscribe now, show less. All right. So I want to show you all this. This is important. This is something that we should all get, that tells us about ourselves and how we could improve ourselves. Because a lot of us have fixed mindsets. And I didn't know about mindsets until my son brought it to my attention. And
leaning more towards the
hold on, we're gonna start over. Let's start over.
In this video, I'm gonna show you some of the best ideas from the book Mindset, and then we're gonna talk about how do you actually implement them in your life. It's a phenomenal book. I think you're gonna love it. So let's go. Since the dawn of time, people have been different. From their thinking to their actions, reactions, attention, memory, and intelligence, no two people are ever alike. Through the evolution of humanity and science, these differences have been largely attributed to physical characteristics like shape and size of the head, and in the last few decades, to genes. But today, most experts agree that genes don't provide the full picture. It is both nature and nurture. It is both genes and environment that makes us who we are. From conception to death, there is a constant give and take between the two. In other words, each one of us has the ability to grow, learn, and literally become more intelligent. Or, as the inventor of the IQ test himself puts it, it is not always the people who start out the smartest who end up the smartest. So, if your intelligence and skills are not set in stone by your genes, why do some people succeed in the highest levels and live happy and fulfilled lives, while others spend their time in misery, self-doubt, and concentrating on everything which is seemingly wrong in their lives? It comes down to your mindset. The view that you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you live your life. Your mindset can determine whether you become the person who you want to be or whether you accomplish the things you value the most. There are generally two major types of mindsets. On one side, you have the fixed mindset, the belief that your qualities are carved in stone. This creates the urgency to prove yourself over and over and over again. After all, if you are who you are and have a certain amount of intelligence and personality, you better prove that you have a healthy dose of them. You know such people for sure. You've seen them in the classroom, in the office, and maybe even in your family and social circles. Every situation calls for confirmation of their intelligence, personality, or character. On the other side, you have a growth mindset. It is based on the belief that your basic qualities are things that you can cultivate through your efforts, from your strategies, and from help from other people. People may differ in their initial talents, aptitudes, interests, and temperaments, but everyone can change and grow through application and experience. Does that mean that everyone can be an Einstein or a Beethoven? Of course not. But growth mindset people believe that one's true potential is unknown, and it is impossible to foresee what can be accomplished with years of passion, learning, and training. After all, Darwin and Tolstoy were considered normal children, and one of the greatest golfers of all time, Ben Hogan, was pretty uncoordinated as a child, and even Walt Disney himself was fired from his first job due to lack of imagination. Let's dig a little bit deeper into how your mindset literally controls your life. Your mindset dictates your relationship with success and failure, and that plays a huge role in your career development. In a fixed mindset world, success is about proving to yourself and to others that you are smart and talented. So any type of a setback, a bad grade, a losing score, not getting the job you wanted, means you're not smart or capable enough. In a growth mindset, success is determined by learning and improving. It's all about stretching yourself. If you didn't win, but left it out on the field, or if the loss helped you learn something new, it is a success. Spending your time and effort on always evolving, learning, and honing down your skills instead of proving that you're already the best will certainly give you a much greater chance of success. Your mindset also governs your relationships. If you believe that both you and your partner, friend, or family member have traits and characteristics that are unchangeable, it means that your relationship is also unchangeable. It is either meant to be and you guys live in perfect harmony or in an eternal misery. In contrast, people with a growth mindset believe that people can still have flaws and good relationships. Things that are non-existent in a relationship can be improved upon with clear communication and effort, and that in turn makes the entire relationship that much better and that much stronger. Okay, so your mindset matters. Great. But what does that mean to you and how can you use it to your advantage? It all starts with figuring out which mindset are you currently leaning towards. Do you think your intelligence is something basic about you that you cannot change very much? You can try to do things differently, but major parts of who you are cannot really be changed. If you agree with this statement, this is a fixed mindset thinking. Do you believe that no matter how intelligent you are right now, you can always change it and change it a lot? And not only that, but you can influence and change the basic things that currently make you who you are. If you agree with the statement, this is a growth mindset. If you happen to be in the growth category, awesome. You're already on your way to success. If you're heavily leaning towards fixed, well, things are not doomed just yet. So let's talk about how you can go about adopting a more productive outlook on life.
Okay, so you
So
find
guys,
yourself
that
leaning
was
more
just
towards the fix it.
that
How
was
do you go
just
about
something that I
improving?
felt that, you know, when we talk about mindset, and you can see the fixed mindset is 100% Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. He came out and said, after 40 years, will you expect me to change?
Nope.
Right? What wrong with all you? What you see is what you get. Right? So that fella has a fixed mindset. And you know what? Maybe I need to send that book for him to get himself to it. Because, you know,
he's gonna throw it away.
You don't just you go no, you go throw it away, man. You go put
You're
it,
approaching the top of the hour.
yeah. So folks, when we come back, we're gonna address a comment here by Marcia Brave Boy. I think it's a very succinct comment. Of course, it's in the village with the DAG Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. That's 6 to 9 p.m. Stick and stay, don't go nowhere. It's in the village with the DAG Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village to the DAG Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. That's 6 to 9 p.m. So, Marcia said, Marcia is 100% correct. Yes, Marcia said Philip flows does blow too easily.
Fuse. Yeah.
What I say?
It flows.
Well, that too. Hey, I says explain answer. Don't talk for talk's sake. Explain what? The mindset thing? I just explain it here. I get the guy to explain it.
Oh boy.
You see? Yeah, it makes sense. When you come into the village, we don't just talk, man. We get facts. Hey, Dada, let me see here, man. Come in, yes?
Yeah, I see him. He say he don't grow no figs no more.
You ain't tell him hello?
I already talked to him. You're slow. I don't know how he proposes to get me to to Trinidad if he ain't growing no fig. So poor he. Proper smoky pipe.
Yeah. So here it is. Highly wants to know. Answer me. You give PNM all them chances, and you can't give Philip Alexander a chance. But hey, Highly. After all the thing I went through with the PNM, you want me to give other people them chance now? Yeah? Eh? That lottery in Trinidad? That lottery in Trinidad? I'll go send $1 for your Western Union, Hailey. Where Hailey is in Trinidad?
They say somebody in Connecticut win $1 million. So I gotta go check my ticket from the big thing the other day. So if you see I don't show up for work, you know what's going on.
Oh. Well, you know, all of we had to spend that money because if you win that $1 million, I'm sorry for that dog now.
What happened to the dog? Why are you sorry for the dog?
That dog will be in big trouble, boy.
How is he gonna be in trouble, Ansel?
No, your money?
No, you'll get better things now. How is he gonna be in
He
trouble?
gonna be back in every second because somebody at the door.
What? Back in, boy? is now is when the police and them come to the door. Hello.
Ain't no
Can we?
police coming to my door.
You need to speak to Diana Waverly Benskin McDonald.
Wrong person.
Yes, this is her. We have had a complaint about a dog in your residence.
No,
Okay.
that I ain't got no complaint because I
Yes.
have my letter saying my
Yes.
dog
What
is
happened?
with me.
The
But I don't know
dog been
what you
the
talking
dog
about.
been talking to the neighbors.
Talking to the neighbor. Well, then if he talking to the neighbors, then hello, adoption time. Here we come.
And one of the neighbors said the neighbor was going to clean the sink, and they took out a squeegee. And as they took out the squeegee, the dog run and hide in the corner and started ball.
No, my dog is not going to be like that. My dog is going to have personality.
We want to know exactly what happened.
I don't know what you're talking about, answer. First to begin with, I'm adopting a intelligent canine.
Fish Stick says cinnamon news. Happy. Rennie Mom is happy, everyone. Really hope this gives everyone new focus, new insight, new way of thought. Correct is right.
What things say? I'm not going to Bago Rowley waiting for me. Well, let him wait. I will go and ring his doorbell.
All I know, Ali's a big forex trader, you know.
I didn't get the dog yet, Nadia. When I get him, I will introduce him all to you. We've been having bad weather, so I ain't went to the
Speaking
place
of
yet.
dogs, let's get the pit bull in here and find out what's going on his end.
Who's that?
The pit bull is sick. The guy, when people sick, the lung disease, they don't have air in their lungs to talk long.
PDF Hubris syndrome, an
I know what's wrong
acquired
with Gary.
personality disorder, a study of the U.S. president.
What? PD?
No, Davis says Hubris syndrome, an acquired personality disorder, a study of the U.S. president.
Oh.
Okay.
Hubris syndrome?
Yeah.
That sounds like Donald Trump.
Yeah. Hey, Uber ain't bad. Uber is good, man. I no problem with Uber at all.
The amount of money they charge me, they better be good.
No. Uber is good. Yeah. Happy New Year to you too, Richard Ramro.
Remember the VP Pelt? Yeah, with she high heel. Oh my God, that was funny, boy.
Oh yeah. You remember that one? That man ducked boy. That was against George Bush, right? George Bush ducked so quick, boy. Albert Montano, welcome, boy. You inside. How was he wearing in Canada? How was he wearing in Canada?
A disorder of the possession of power, particularly power which has been associated with overwhelming success held for a period of years and with minimal constraint on the leader. Woo!
What's that one?
Song. I was seeking an explanation of Hubris syndrome, and according to academic.com, the key concept is that hubris syndrome is a disorder of the possession of power, particularly power which has been associated with overwhelming success held for a period of years and with minimal constraint on the leader. Woo, boy! That sounds like the despot.
Yeah, boy. I don't do that despot tonight again. I don't do that one tonight.
That sounds like the despot,
Yeah.
boy.
I say Rowley all old Trinidad don't have fixed mindset. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say all old Trinidad. I wouldn't say that.
Let me do that. All old men have a fixed mindset. Yes. Yes,
No,
I agree with you.
No, it says all old Trinidadians. I wouldn't say
I
that.
am saying all old men have a fixed mindset.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Ways. Well, that is you could disagree with me. I telling you. They're set in their ways.
What age are you calling an old man?
I'm calling over 70.
So you telling me if you over 70, there are people who haven't been changing since they turned 70?
They're set in their ways. They're set in their ways.
So you agree with that?
I think it's your exposure.
Set in their ways. And if you come with a different perspective on things, they are very untrustworthy and if you have a different culture, oh God, you're bringing your culture and into that equation. Oh, or heaven
Now that's your
break loose.
experience. That's your experience.
That's my experience.
Yeah, that's your experience.
They're set in their ways. End of the story.
It's all environmental driven.
Yeah.
While we at it, men are creatures of habit, period. And I done talk.
Human beings.
Men are creatures of habit.
So women
period.
are not creatures of habit either.
Men are creatures of habit.
And what are women?
We are not creatures of habit.
No, I ask you, what are they?
I'm telling you, we're not creatures of habit.
But what are they?
We can lay down next to you and be smiling in your face and be texting the outside man. All you go come home from the outside woman and take a shower. All they normally don't take a shower. And we know you now come from the outside woman. You always break your habit, creatures of habit. We know.
You say most men do that. You say most men do that.
Or men are creatures of habit. You all give away all your from the time you all step out, you're doing something, you break that routine. And we know what's going on. We know
men don't do nothing good.
I ain't say men don't do nothing good, I say all these creatures of habit, That's all I say. Never said that. Being a creature of habit and not doing anything good is two different statements.
Oh,
creatures of habit.
She's saying women are better liars than men.
But Waveney, I think your experience is different to others.
No, they got nothing to do with
that's what I think of it. I just think it's experience.
All it is creatures of habit. I tell you, think I on this earth under a rock for the time I've been here? All it do you do the same thing in a different, but it's the same. I say, look at the same behavior here.
But it's who you exposed to. If you're exposed to decent, genuine people, you wouldn't have these issues.
I'm saying I'm not talking about. Y'all are creatures of habit. End of the story. If you're with a guy, he becomes customary in the things he does, and you could clock him. I ain't saying he's doing something bad. He becomes customary in what he does. And you could clock him. For example, Ansem, your wife can clock you when you're going to run. She knows you're going to run. Right? Yes or no?
But Diana,
answering me.
No, I'm answering you. If I'm a creature of habit, but listen to this. If I'm a
so what you saying? He can't make a pit stop on his way on his run?
Gary, there you go, Gary. Thank you, Gary. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Can I finish? Let me finish now. God. And if he makes a pit stop, you're going to come home and do something out of the ordinary that we going to know you make a pit stop.
Oh, you going to know that?
Trust
me. It wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. It would be the same thing. I'll come in. I'm going to do my 200 sit-ups.
No.
I do my set up push-up. I change my clothes. I go and take a shower.
No. We will know. We will know.
So, Diana, that throws the fixed versus the growth mindset out of the window then, huh?
No. We will know. We will
just
know.
Talk about that. There we go, Tony. Diana, talk about that.
What? Let me hear.
Fixed mindset as opposed to growth mindset.
No, not fixed.
You're operating under the fixed mindset.
No, I'm not operating under no fixed mindset. I'm saying all men are creatures of habit. If you're with a guy, he has a certain routine, and he will break that routine once he does something different. That is what I'm saying. And you are astute. If you are astute enough female, you will pick up the difference in his routine. That is what I'm saying.
You will pick up a difference, and you're 100% wrong too, right?
Yeah, I think too much spy. You're doing too much spy work.
Ain't no spy work. It ain't nothing doing no spy work.
And she said she went for security firm.
Your security training.
Security firm.
Yes, security training.
Yeah, all the security training. You're spy. So that's part of the problem, Diana. Is I spy.
No.
Diana, no, the problem. Diana, you're looking for something.
No, I'm not looking for anything.
Yeah, you're going to look for something. You're going to look for things you can find.
I have seen it over and over. You're all the
Yeah.
creatures of habit. And
You're
when you
looking
do
for
something
something.
different, when you step out of your routine, you do something different from that routine. And then I'm like, And we
Diana,
women, and women may not want to agree, but we women, and you will find some women agreement. Why did he do that today? He don't normally do that.
so
And
one day,
we're not gonna
when you
tell
take
you,
one
but
day,
we go start paying attention.
so one day if I go practice and I take 3 hours and I come back home, right, and I ain't do no push-ups and sit-ups, something wrong.
I say something wrong, we go pay attention.
Just ask it.
But you
Because
know why? Can I finish? Can I finish?
yeah.
Can I? You know when I make my points, I have to come. I have to come. I have to come
No,
right. No, wait, let me finish. Let me
you ain't
let me
winning on this
finish
one
now.
though. Go ahead.
Let me finish now.
Go ahead.
All right. You've been loyal to one person for a long time. A new thing come in the mix. You're all excited about this new thing. You are going to neglect the person you've been loyal to for a spell and concentrate on the new thing. And depending on your age, you may not be able to satisfy the both things. And if the in-house thing is going to be, what's going on here? I'm telling you. I'm telling you this.
Well,
You're going to change your routine.
guess we're learning from you.
You're going to change your routine. Trust me when I tell you so. I'm not talking out the top of my head. I studied this.
I tell
Okay?
you.
Good.
Well, I would tell you.
Albert, I'm not speaking of Albert.
If you study that, and that's where your studies come about. You know,
But
there's a
I'm
very
telling
small study.
I was in a position to study someone's
Diana,
behavior and one or
Diana,
two
you know
people's
some studies
behavior.
have a very small study, right? It's a very
But not
small percentage, right?
not only that, but from person to person, the behavior would vary. So you cannot judge
Yeah,
one by the other.
but I'm telling you what note my generic statement. I said, men are creatures of habit.
But
You have
Diana,
a
you cannot say
routine.
that.
Human beings.
You are casting aspersion on most men. Well,
Men
no,
are
let me say this.
go and
You can
ask your
say that,
female friends.
but you can say that.
Go and ask your female friend. Men are creatures of habit.
You can say
I'm
human
telling you.
beings, not just men.
Emil in the chat. Tell me if men are creatures of habit or not. Men are
Why you
creatures
Human,
of
picky?
habit.
Why
Watch
you
me now.
human,
picky?
Watch me now. When
Why you
all you
human
going
picky?
to
being.
what? When
Why
all
you picky me?
because he has training in that field. We had a long conversation on the phone.
You pick him
Right.
because you
So
think he will agree with you, is that why?
no, I asked him. I didn't think he would agree with me. I asked him whether or not.
All
I
right.
didn't
Let him
say.
pick the stick. Pick the stick now.
Well,
Pick
I
Richard
pick,
and Luke now.
listen, any one of them could disagree with me or not.
Albert.
Any one of
Pick,
them could.
pick,
Men are
Rick.
creatures of habit. I will stick to that gun. They are
Human
Come on,
creatures of
beings.
man.
habit, not human beings. Men are creatures of habit.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
am telling you, men
Yeah, I
are
don't know.
creatures
Man.
of habit.
I don't.
Women because let me. You see, y'all not listening. Women because of how we are constructed to take care of children, right? It is
Uh-huh.
usually the children are in our primary care. So we
Uh-huh.
cannot have a habitual routine because of the child. You don't know what they hear, and if you have children, there's a whole heap of different things you're dealing with. So we can't have a set routine unless right? But
But that,
men usually have a set routine. I
but
telling you.
Diana, look, I have 3 children, right?
Mm-hmm.
I make it my business to learn what each of them about each of them to know the difference between them.
But say, well, I believe I know his wife, or I spoke to her. You see? Yeah, I know what I'm telling you. Man, go ahead,
And
Tommy.
you have to treat with each child differently because they are each an
Correct.
individual.
Correct.
So
But I said, man, the parent, when it
Correct.
comes to parental duties, yes. But once you come to your routine, you are set in your routine. And the minute something else is another ingredient is inside that mix, you will do something different that will cause the woman's what you call it built-in radar, because we are born with a built-in radar because we are born to mind and rear children. So whenever the children are out of our sight, you ever hear the children, why that child so quiet? What you doing? That
okay,
is our radar.
can we
So
say
when
can we say that one can develop a consciousness regardless of what gender you are, that you would be so conscious that regardless of what sex the person is, you can determine
I
when
am
something has
talking about
changed?
habits. I am talking about your habits. I'm not talking whether they're good or bad. Whether you
Can it
have
be?
whatever.
Can it not be the same for
I'm
both
not listening.
genders?
No, no. Women have a different way of doing things. Men have a set routine. And you will, that is how you give yourself away whenever you all are cheating.
How do
We
you
is
give? How
no.
do you give yourself away?
How the man give himself away when
How
he's
do
cheating?
women give themselves away?
Nah, I ain't telling you that.
Oh,
You ought to find that out.
so you
I
you
will,
playing a game?
we no, no, no. We can sit here and smile with you and horn a man right sitting down right over there.
Oh,
But
you're
you'll never
deadly,
know. But you'll never
deadly,
know.
deadly. That's
So I'm
deadly.
telling you, but y'all have a set routine that you give it away. We will know. I'm telling you, y'all cannot hide it.
Yeah.
Diana,
Solana says
we
Ketos have a fixed mindset on his ways, but no fixed mindset in making money.
Nadia said, well said. Thank you, Nadia.
Richard Ramu. Listen, I believe that most women will agree with you, and most men will disagree with you.
But Montano agreeing with me.
Did you hear what I said? Most
Montano agreeing
women.
with me.
Let me repeat myself. Most women will agree with you, and most men will disagree with you.
All right, let me tell you something. Let me you know, I just make my controversial statement. If I said that we are going toward a sharing economy, when I say sharing, I mean where the male or the woman, more likely the male is in the future will have more than one partner, not necessarily married to. And why is that? You want me to tell you why is that? Because what you're seeing, and I asked you to do this experiment for me. When you look in the classrooms now, and it's been going on a while. When you look in the classrooms now, the majority of these students in there are who? Females.
true,
Am I right or off? Right.
true.
So these females, right, they don't want to, for lack of a better word, and I'm not knocking anyone's profession, for lack of a better word, because they don't want to, may not want to dumb down and go get a mechanic or taxi driver, or they want to go after the one guy who is professionally trained, who has the degree, who has the. So they decide he has his pick now of the litter of educated women. So it's slowly evolving into a sharing economy. Or what you're going to find happening, the professional women are going to look outside of their economic class, and they're still going to have to share. Becoming a sharing economy.
I don't know.
That's what it is. It's becoming that.
So what we have to do now is,
Or
is what we have.
Where did you get? Where did you get these statistics for that?
When I got another time, I will bring the articles and thing that I read and bring it to you. Or
So
no, these statistics.
or like I said, I don't have it in front of me, Ansela.
No.
But
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's
I
fine.
read
It's
it in
fine. I'm just saying.
articles, BBC documentaries, articles I've read, thesis papers that have been written, surveys I did. I deliberately did every class I went into. I said, wow, you see all the females and one male, and you understand what I'm saying? And you'll find
Diana,
it's sad.
in most of my classes, there's more males than females.
Okay, what is the study?
Global business, organizational behavior, and business management.
Okay, go over to the law school then.
All I know is I'm my own boss.
So wait up. So you disregarding
No, I'm not discarding your statistic. Perhaps in your class, but they have other classes that they are attending. Perhaps in your class they are a minority. But if you go on the whole globe, when you look at the graduating class, Look at the graduating class on a whole. You will see more women than men.
You
That's what I
see,
said. The graduating class. Yeah, go ahead.
but what's going to happen is that it's gonna be realized that the garbage man is just as important as the doctor or the
Mm-hmm.
school teacher, because if the garbage is left and the whole place becomes toxic, it don't matter what the heck profession you have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just going to be a matter of time before some re-education takes place. The
So,
automic, uh,
so Marcel Boy has the question: what's the difference between someone with a fixed mindset and someone with fixations?
I don't know. A fixed mindset, fixation. Well, I have a fixation on
I don't know.
what's that?
Fixations, I think, is totally
On
different from a fixed
Dennis
mindset.
Haysbert and
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
right.
have
Yeah.
fixations on certain things, a fixation on an individual, but a fixed mindset is something that they consider that you born that way,
No, I don't have a fixed mindset because then I would not be trainable
right?
for
And you'll
any
be something.
profession.
it has no
Yeah.
flexibility.
Yeah. Then I would, I'd be like, no, my way or the highway. No, I believe I'm trainable, you know? And I have a fixation on certain movie stars. There's one that tickles my
Right, that's
fancy
a
a lot.
fixation. Right.
Right. You
Albert
know?
Montana says, my mother died at 19 years age, 90 years, and she always say you never stop learning. Troy Smith,
Yeah, you
welcome.
never stop learning. That's right.
But doesn't mean to say
Yeah.
doesn't doesn't mean to say that if you have a fixed mindset, you want to change. You might be happy
Mhm.
just the way you are. Dr. Rowley's happy with the way that he
The way
is.
he is. Mm.
He's totally happy. Master
And they say
Burgos after all, send $1 via Western Union. Yeah, go ahead and send that dollar.
in a fixed mindset, people believe their basic qualities like their intelligence or talent are simply fixed traits. They spend their
Yeah.
time documenting their intelligence or talent instead of developing them. They also believe that their talent alone creates success without effort.
You know,
I am
it's funny, yeah? When I
I
first read the book, when I first read that book, I said, boy, a lot of the characteristics of the growth mindset,
mhm.
you know, kind of fell into the category. Let me give you an example, right? For
Mhm.
example, I remember when I established my first world record.
Mhm.
As soon as I was finished establishing that world record, 5 minutes later, I was like, man, I got to go for record number 2,
Mhm.
right? Instead of me being happy with the first one and saying, boy, at least I established a world record, I kept on wanting more. I kept on wanting to establish another world record, and then I came upon this book, Mindset. And as my son introduced me to this book, and I said, whoa,
Mhm.
this book is
And
real,
and
man.
and let me tell you mindset, eh? I grew up in a household where I was told I would never amount to anything and I'm this and I'm that and yeah. And I said, yo, yeah. I said, oh no, I want to be. I'm going to be. I will try to be. So I pushed myself and developed myself, and despite what was being told by people who were supposed to encourage me. You see, so I know I'm not, a mindset kind of person. Otherwise, I would stick there. I'm like, oh, woe is me. I'll never
No, you
be
mean a fixed
nothing. And
mindset. You mean a fixed mindset type of person.
thank you. Right.
Yeah.
So I developed myself. I, pushed myself forward and etc. But when I say, when I talked about the sharing economy, that's what it's evolving into. You're gonna have what do you call it? Polygamous and monogamous and all of that coming out soon. Yep, pretty
Nadia,
soon.
Diana ain't get she dog yet.
Be all you can be until God ready for you.
The dog ain't come
Yeah,
yet.
That's
Gary,
all.
be all you can be until God ready for you. I
Yeah.
ain't get
Yeah,
my puppy yet.
Like I
yeah,
saying,
Diana,
everybody do
Richard
your
Ramoop
thing.
say,
Do your thing.
Richard Ramoop say, Lana, Diana I'm going to be the rowdy waiting for she.
Yeah, I will go visit him.
Man waiting for you. Go now.
But I will go visit Dr. Early. Me and friend for Dr. Early. Dr. Rowley has the hue that I like, and that bald head. Ooh, I love that.
He has a wife.
We go see who will buff each other the
I love
baddest.
that. I love that bald head that he got. That's my kind of man.
Yeah, you have to go through Sharon.
I had to go through Sharon. Who says who?
Okay.
Diana gonna make him jump through the window.
I don't know. We'll see.
Says who? Nah, he's a little bit too old for me.
Oh, yeah, right.
So Ali wants to know. He says, Ansem, how can you judge Philip Alexander without seeing what he can do? That makes sense to you? Ali, you're a very intelligent young man. And you really had, you see that fella, how he does address certain people, boss? And how that fella does deal with you when he gets angry and upset?
No decorum.
That fella, boy? Come on, Ali, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, he's buffy, man.
Come
He
on,
upset about
man.
something.
Hear what?
I think,
Go ahead and split all your vote again and see what happens.
I think he upset because he locked the people out of the country. I think that might be one of the reasons. You know.
But Marcia said there are people with fixed mindsets and then there are people with fixations. I don't think we're comparing fixed mindset to fixation. We are comparing fixed mindsets to growth mindsets, in that some people are born with a fixed mindset and some people are born with a growth mindset. And some people are born with a fixed mindset and they can move that mindset to a growth mindset.
Yeah.
And some people are doped into a mindset.
Say that again?
Some people are doped into a mindset.
You can have fixations and still have a growth mindset.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Or some people are just not willing to change.
Mindset and have fixations too.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, mom's in Canada too, boy. Mom say in Brampton. Albert in Ontario.
Look, let me show. Look, Ansel. Remember when I met him? Look.
What is that? Where was that?
In Brooklyn. At the Sheraton.
Oh, that was at the Dr. Rowley affair?
Yeah.
What you afraid to say?
Yeah, the Dr. Rowley affair.
Yeah, you could talk, man.
Diana is in love with Dr. Rowley.
Yeah, he's my kind of man. He's got the bald head. He got the right color.
Hey, you know, Albert, I've been to Mississauga, you know. I like up there, though. But up there too cold over here.
Yeah, very cool. Canada cool. Anything as you step over the Canadian, the New York border, Buffalo, anywhere there? Ooh, some wind.
Canada is debating on unlocking their borders.
Again. You hear the new flu coming out of Israel? Flurona. That's what ABC say, Flurona.
No, we seen a spike after the New Year's here in the US, right? I just saw 34 a day dying in New Jersey.
Oh.
All right. I think it's was a great mistake to relax the mask rule. I was at the post office today. They're trying to encourage it, not enforce it.
So,
but you know, just imagine sometime on my job, people just want to pull on their mask to talk to me.
Oh,
what's the purpose of wearing the mask? Right? So I gotta protect myself. But what I'm saying to you is people, somebody come up to talk to you, they're taking out their mask, so they're lowering it. You're defeating the purpose of the mask, of wearing the mask. So telling people they're vaccinated and then they can relax the mask thing was the biggest mistake that I think. and we should have maintained that. Now we have opened the door for people to gather, and you go to the diner or any one of these places there. I mean, the place
Juice,
is packed.
jab. Remember
The
we
cook,
talked about the
the
jab?
cook is talking away your food while handling it.
Oh God.
So I mean, I don't eat outside. You know, I went to pick up something, but I don't eat outside. You know, so I mean, where's our common sense? Where's our common sense? You know, we
That
got to
ain't
use some
common.
common sense.
What Davis
That ain't,
Emile said, men may be creatures of habit, but women in general can be considered to be the same, yet not in the same realm as men.
Second, I went to school in the morning, couple of ice.
Emile
Nana,
Davis,
you vexed with Davis now, right?
Emile Davis. But what do you mean we not in the same realm?
He
Don't
disagree
get
with your statement.
well, he could disagree. Don't go there with about the realm.
But
You're like you're making women derogatory there, and you go get me vexed.
nah,
oh,
nah, you
Yep.
see?
You're getting
Nah, the fella not
storm
saying that.
vexed
That's
there now.
exactly not what he's saying. Nah,
Yeah,
you try that.
huh?
You said he would
Women not
agree
in the
with you.
same realm as men.
But you call the man out and say he will agree with you. Now the man disagree with you again, Vex. Hey, you're going back to that fixed mindset. You know?
No. I'm talking about women not in the same realm. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
You're going back to that fixed mindset.
What fixed mindset? Please.
Diana bashing men, but when you talk about women, she get touchy.
I'm not bashing men. I said men are creatures of
What is
habit.
it? You're vacillating, Diana.
Diana putting all men in the same basket.
You're vacillating, man.
Well,
I
hey,
like
all
the
I want
word.
to
I
see a
like the word
young
facilitate.
look a young Diana when Diana used to stop traffic on the highway.
All right. So that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that was when Diana was 18.
Where showing me that for? I could show me when I was 15. You know? I didn't
When
used
I
to
was
just stop traffic, you know. Right? I used to stop a whole constituency.
I was in the punch. Oh,
Hey Zion, welcome. Zion said, woman is different by design.
yeah, we're different by design, but men are creatures of habit.
Davis says women are
Human
intuitive.
beings are creatures of habit.
Women
Men
are
are.
intuitive where nurturing is
You guys saw
concerned.
the massive turnout for the vaccination site for public servants,
A
right?
juice jab. Stop it, Gary. Remember they put me in
Coming
jail.
to that.
There
Women
was a
are
massive turnout.
intuitive.
We're not criticizing, we're discussing something here. I said there was a
Women,
massive turnout.
You hard is, Gary.
listen to this. Women are intuitive where nurturing is concerned, whereas men have intuition where security and provision is concerned. You see? I could definitely agree with that. That makes a lot of sense.
Repeat. What?
Women are intuitive where nurturing is concerned. Absolutely correct. Men have intuition where security and provision is concerned.
Well, you're missing a word there. Some men.
Well, some for both.
You're missing a word
some
there
for both.
with intuition, with security and provision. No, don't put that.
Diana, if we were to refer to the way you describe your mom, then it will be some women.
What?
If we refer to the way you describe your mom's behavior, then it will be some women, just like some men.
No. According to
I rest
Ansem
my case.
Outlier. No, when you come here talking about men have intuition with security, no. I could line up some deadbeat dads for you. Yeah? Don't go there. No.
See, Diana, you painting broad brushes, man.
Don't go there.
Because
dads.
Diana, we can go back to showing.
Yeah, monks. That was back in the day.
You could go back to showing who is there for his kids, right? And we can say that he's an abuser.
No comment.
Showing who?
No comment. No comment. I don't want to comment
Rogers,
on that.
right?
I am not going to comment on that.
Who's showing it?
Not Rogers, just St. Rose.
Diana, Albert says, Diana, you must love your neighbor like yourself, the greatest commandment, and always share your love.
Right? Love your neighbor
Albert
like
says,
yourself.
Diana, you must love your neighbor like yourself. The greatest
But I do
commandment and
love
always
my
share love.
neighbor. I do love my neighbor. I take care of a lot of people I don't know nothing about. That's my neighbor.
You know? Eileen, this makes sense, eh?
I do a lot of things for people I don't know nothing about. So I do
Eileen
love my
says,
neighbor.
women is women and men is men. When they come
Mhm.
together, it creates something amazing and special.
What?
Woman is woman and men is men. When they come together, it creates something amazing and special.
Yeah, a beautiful child.
Relationship too.
Isn't
A
that
beautiful
amazing and
child.
special? Isn't that
A
amazing and
beautiful
special?
child. A beautiful
Isn't that
child.
amazing and special?
That's the only thing.
What? Oh, you know that?
A beautiful
Relationship.
child.
A beautiful relationship can be something special.
A
I
beautiful
want to know.
child. That's all I know about.
Diana.
Yeah,
And then a beautiful child. And
that is it,
then you
right?
see all the habits come out.
No fix. Don't be
The
fixed,
habit,
Jai.
the habits come out.
Zayed said woman is different by design.
We're different. We're different by design, yeah, because we are the primary caregivers. You know, we have an extra sense.
Even Lana
Why that
says,
child? What?
Lana says, I ain't sharing my honey bunny. Nah, Diana.
Sharing who?
I ain't sharing my honey bunny. Nah,
What?
Diana.
What honey bunny? I ain't sharing my honey bunny, nah, Diana. Oh Lord.
Vonnie.
Mm.
Hey,
Okay.
you said Ramon said Diana, just because something could shoot, you're calling it a gun?
Oh,
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 God,
talk,
oh.
he talking
talk
about
it,
the
talk,
fig.
Richard.
He talking
Talk
about
it,
the
talk,
sticky
boy.
air fig. Yeah, he would know about that. He have experience with that, so he can talk about that.
Diana.
What?
Diana is setting herself up, you know.
Yeah, he would know about them things.
What is this? What is this? Good answers. A fixed mindset is a bit chronic. I don't understand that. What does that
Goose,
mean,
good
Nancy?
answer.
What does that mean?
Yeah, because it's where did I see this?
A fixed mindset is chronic. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit chronic. I don't understand now. Davis says not only is the sanitation engineer well paid, but in some cases the income is higher than their Ifuka.
That's right. But then, like I said, some of the women they don't want to, step out of their league, so should I say. So
yeah.
the college graduate has his pick of the litter, for lack of a better word, and there's where all the sharing comes out. Or what happens is you end up finding a lot of women being single. Tell me I'm
That
wrong.
that can go two
Lana,
ways.
Lana want to know if we send Tracy Switzerland to look for the zip line rope.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oops!
that's cool.
Look that I'm breaking down here.
Hey, run DMC.
I have no idea.
He probably has a show.
He ain't coming. He said he ain't coming back here.
Oric say he don't eat out either.
Uh-uh.
Oric, I see a picture with Kentucky Fried Chicken in Independence Square, and I see a fella
Remains.
with five color shirt. He on a hat and he on a two-color pants. The left leg was red and the right leg was green. And I know, boy, it looked like you.
And the hat was yellow.
Eh?
The hat was yellow.
No, it wasn't yellow. I think the hat was green.
Okay.
Yeah. Albert say Diana and his wife thinks alike.
Oh.
Monk say Diana slim, tall, and beautiful. Yeah, Nadia, I don't know monks. I don't know if he living in Toronto, no, but he say he in Canada somewhere. So
So
Albert,
we just got an acknowledgement and our recommendation to Victor, all right?
yeah,
To change the color of the thing.
red, white, and black. Albert Montano. Now, Gary, I think it'll be hard for him to change now, you know.
No, what do you mean? It's
Yeah,
already black. You just have to
yeah,
add the other colors into it.
yeah. Albert said all these books generalize because wise people act different and it's not for all. Okay.
You think we need to send him some paint money?
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. No. Them fellas go game that man.
Yeah. So we made a recommendation.
Or I say a chronic problem like permanent. Takisometer show Dana Hercules. Okay. Hercules.
So the National Trade Union Center, NATOC, remains baffled by what kinds of COVID deaths, what kind of deaths are classified as COVID related. They are disagreeing or they are confused by the CMO description.
Okay.
Um,
Alex, my glasses need to change. Alex, about 3 or 4 glasses, and I sure see correctly. Yeah, Alex was talking about the people in outside the here it is, Gary. The people waiting to get the juice. What do you call it? Look here.
The
yeah. I
job.
was saying there was a massive turnout there. It seems like
Waiting to get a job?
Yeah, them people waiting. Nobody ain't showing up.
they went to get anything the doctor ordered them.
Nobody ain't showing up, man.
Oh, those people are waiting to administer.
Yeah, them waiting to administer. But nobody ain't showing up. And today's Tuesday, right? Yesterday
Yep.
was the first day of school in San Fernando. Well, in Trinidad, I should say.
That's more than set.
All right.
Is it? Yeah, that's more than set.
I think as we say that, folks, I got frozen. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, anyway, I think the video froze. I thought it was just my device, but I think the video froze.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
I'm hearing you.
You're still live.
Lord, we thank you for this new year, and we thank you for life.
You're gone now, Aslam.
He's gone. Yeah, he dropped off.
He's gonna come back in, I imagine.
And is the internet froze or something?
Yeah. PNM hijack him again.
4 p.m.
Always doing it to him. Yep. Have a way to get across the ocean. I don't know how they do it.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
So let's see here. We would like to get some feedback on the people in the chat in TNT.
Yeah,
what's going on in their neck of the woods? Whether they could call in or send us a message.
You're back, Wall Street. You're back.
Yeah, I just get kicked out. What did I say? Who kicked me out? Who kicked me out?
PNM.
Nah, I'm not blaming PNM. She blaming she boy Dr. Rolleen personally.
No, I think that was in Monks. That wasn't in Tobago. That was in Trinidad. That video we just go there. And then the one
that's more than second sound though.
Yeah, I was in San Fernando. And I see Imber had a tweet today. Something about it. You know, it's funny, boy, that this school gate, right? All you know, that the Schoon is the son of Paula Gopi Schoon, right?
Right.
Lord.
Right. And the Schoon Gate, which involved far lying to the public, right? Which
Allegedly.
Schoon Gate
no,
or
no,
Boat Gate? Which one is it? Which is the
no,
correct?
I call it the Schoon Gate. No, not allegedly,
Or the
Dana. He
Schoon
lie.
Boat Gate?
Yeah, Dana, it's not allegedly. He lie.
Okay.
He lie. You understand?
Mm.
And what it is that we have to call them fellas and them to task because they're supposed to answer to the public.
No, Dr. Rowley, government don't have to answer to nobody. You see they buffing anybody that asks any question.
Anybody who have a BlackBerry, only make sure BlackBerry gone, the BlackBerry resting in peace.
After January 4th.
Yep. So anybody after January 4th, it's an end to BlackBerry phones.
I guess
right?
you gotta rush to buy them up now because they're gonna become collector's items.
Correct is right, Tommy. Correct is right. And you know I have an old BlackBerry and I throw it away, boy? I know why I throw it away, huh?
I stick with my iPhone, boy.
Did you all see this was? Being too close to the wrong people can ruin you. People real good enough. They're the best. Gary.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Who's to blame for this now, Gary?
You tell me.
Imagine that, boy. Them fellas should be fired forthwith.
That's right.
Well, they should be fired if they are found guilty.
Gary, you don't even wait for them to be found guilty. Deal with the consequences after. The only way we're going to change the system in Trinidad and Tobago is by sending messages.
Yeah, they could be suspended and then fired when found guilty. You know.
Suspended with pay?
You know,
Why is that?
because you have to prove, you know,
a missing firearm. What do you have to prove?
No, but you have to prove that they involved. I mean, that they took it. They had to find out who took it.
No, but if you were responsible for it, then you had to pay the consequences.
Yeah, but there's 11 police officers arrested in connection with it.
Each of them will...
Them 11 police officers are tainted.
Yeah, we know. Listen, we know a lot of them are, but you still have to follow certain procedures.
And the only way we have to clean up the police force, Gary, you know what, Gary? Let them go and sue. Gary does arrest people illegally. Them same fellas does arrest people illegally, right?
Yes.
Them same fellas. So you can just fire them. The same thing them those do. What good for the goose, good for the gander, right?
But you have to have proof. You have to have proof.
Them just have proof and then go and arrest certain people.
When they can't prove the case and the case just fall through.
But that's why I'm telling you, there's arrest them though.
You know how many innocent people that get persecuted?
Yeah, fire them.
But let me tell you something. We're not dealing with one category of things here, right? We got things going on where the police themselves are involved with some of these fellas that they arrest. All right. So there's a mixture of things. There's a mixture of things and cover up. You know, you can't point or paint one thing in one color or one way. It is several things going on.
Gary, you really want to fix the police force, boy?
What's that?
Gary, you think that them fellas don't have no evidence to go and get them fellas and them, boy? You think, and
no, I'm just saying
you
have to prove your evidence before you make any further decision. You know.
Oh, you know what, Gary? You know what you should do, Gary? If they are in Besson Street, we should transfer them to Salmore Police Station.
No, no, I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying they have to follow certain protocols. They just can't make certain decisions. They're under restriction, what they can and cannot do.
And look how long they was all supposed to have cameras, body cams. What became of that? The big joke.
Bunch of jokers, boy. Bunch of jokers. And so all you see the Asian Prime Minister survives assassination attempt again.
Oh jeez.
So, boy, that country, there's something wrong, boy.
Well, something wrong, or the people are taking no shit. That's all.
Or from outside, there's a lot of anyway.
Or somebody don't want him to be prime minister. Maybe they didn't. Maybe he wasn't the choice.
The one before who got assassinated, it was outsiders, no?
Outside influence, but could have been organized, with some inside that brought in some outside help.
A lot of things don't add up.
But all you can't be upset with the president now, eh? She received her booster.
Oh Lord.
Right? So all you could talk all you want now. The president of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago received a booster and she good to go.
Tell my kid.
All I know is the Haitian people ain't taking no shit. They might be poor, but they ain't taking no shit. It's not like we Trinidad comfortable.
Omicron is less severe because it does not infiltrate the lungs. You hear that?
Omicron is what?
Less severe because it does not infiltrate the lungs. Less severe.
But we are saying right now that we have a surge in New Jersey where the things have gone haywire, and the governor is saying that we're having more deaths than what, last March.
More than
the article earlier.
More than March 2020.
Yeah.
Well,
so we're having a rate of 34 deaths per day right now.
So listen to this now. After things happen, after fire things happen, here's what they're going to put laws into place. They want to put a law now into place for these fire bombs. Right?
Lord.
After things happen, you just tell them earlier. Listen, and that was them fellas and them don't know the word proactive,
But
reactive.
Anselm,
yeah.
Who it is bringing in the fire, these fire things?
The importation.
Diana Benskin, you're 100% accurate.
That's where you,
1% accurate.
That's where you bail the cat.
Yeah, you're 1% accurate.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, who's offering it for sale?
Yeah.
Who's licensing them and giving them authority?
Wait a minute, guys. In all fairness, we have a lot of things coming contraband in the country, so you can't blame one group of people.
But who
them fellas with a little pirogue bringing anything too. And
yeah,
everything
come on,
was
Gary, don't go there, Gary. Fire One is not them fellas with pirogue. Fire One is making a killing on this thing.
Who's Fire One?
There's a company in Trinidad who sells fireworks.
Owned by you?
Maybe we have to Google it to find out.
Oh, okay.
Owned by who and supported by who?
Well, we already know this. Look this again. All you drink a beer and you eat a current show, bakery prices going up too, You drink
but
a beer and eat a current
then
show.
everybody gonna learn to make their own thing in the house. I tell you, restaurant industry is going to get hit hard.
Well, we gotta shut down them nail shops and let them women start cooking again.
Maybe shut down the nail shop. No.
All them nail places they gotta shut down the nail shops and open. Get them women to start cooking roti and bread and things.
Hello? No, nobody ain't shutting down the nail shop. We need the nail shop. I need my nails did.
Well, okay? If you have no nails, you can't pretty up. You can't cook.
How you mean? My nails on, I can cook.
My grandmother and great grandmother used to cook in a barrel outside.
That
and
your
make
great
nice
grandma.
bread.
I can cook. All right, with short nail, long nail, any kind of nail.
And my grandmother cooking in a chulha.
And I need my eyebrows shaped. I need things done. I need my eyelashes fixed.
So all
No.
this fancying up and no food in the house. This thing had to
Before we go
stop.
for the break, guys, I just want to play this one quick here. Gary, okay, boy?
Okay.
This is Gary Boy here. Oh, look, he make a mistake. Hold on.
2001 has been a difficult year for the world.
It's 2021.
Oh, Lord.
has been a difficult year for the world.
Again, he said the wrong thing.
Bring it back after the break because I can't barely hear him.
All right, hold on.
2001 has been a difficult year for the world.
So let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village with the DAG Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. That's 6 to 9 p.m. Let's go for a station identification and we'll be back right after this message. When we come back, we're going to hear Gary.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
So here it is, Gary. Let's go back here a little bit here. You have to listen carefully.
2001 has been a difficult year for the world.
It's 2021.
Gary, at least, Gary, if your boy gonna give a New Year's message, at least he could read the script correctly.
Get the year right.
At least he could get his script. I mean, you have a script in front of you and you can't get the year right, Gary. Gary Mabe? Hey, Gary?
Word on his shirt, boss.
I think
Are you there, Gary?
I think Gigi take Gary phone.
He gone.
He shut down Gary mic?
Yeah.
So the man misspoke. What's wrong with that?
It's 2021.
– 2001 has been a difficult year for the world.
And he said it again.
Anthem shoot again.
Take 5.
Take 5, man. Gary, tell your boy Gary that, I mean, it thing done already.
But it's no crime with misspeaking a little bit. You can make that's a human error. You make a mistake.
Oh,
you intend to say something and say something else. That's natural. That's a normal human thing.
All right.
But Anselm, you derail my efforts to bring him on the show, though. You know, he won't come on the show now.
Well, you free to come?
Anselm did that?
I was talking to him.
Look, people lining up on WhatsApp. Come on, because you're showing up. People going to pay the bill, you know.
I knew this was going to happen.
And it's a long line. I could be taking the job. Look.
People they're getting sick. They're not coming to work. And they're saying the people gotta take the juice to come to work, right? This is what's gonna happen here.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
So they jab out at Wassa?
So they're not coming to work because they say all that's
Diana?
They're not going to work. I'm telling you,
remember, was Diana saying not to show up, eh?
Don't go to work.
It's true.
Don't go nowhere.
That's why when you go to Trinidad, they're waiting for you.
I don't go nowhere. But no, Fauci said if you're not well, don't go to work. I just telling them what Fauci said. Don't go to work.
Yeah, but people in this country getting pressure to come to work regardless.
Don't go to work.
In the US, yeah, some of these bosses pressuring people.
Thank God I don't have to deal with no boss because me and them will get away.
Goodness.
Yep, I wouldn't be going nowhere. The minute I get a sniffle, a call, hello, I'm not coming in today. Not Lord, coming in today. Nope.
Waveney Benskin.
Nope.
Waveney Benskin is trouble.
I'm not coming. I direct on there. I'm not coming in today.
Me and we want that
Why?
sniffing.
I don't feel well. Me no, I can't smell nothing. And my throat scratching me.
And then there's all kind of thing going on like San Fernando. Look what them people doing in San Fernando too.
Oh Lord.
We shall overcome.
So just in San Fernando.
We shall not be moved. Just like the tree that planted by the waters. We shall not be moved. Overcome. We shall overcome.
That's my song.
We shall overcome someday.
That's right.
Deep in my heart,
Yep. Sing it.
I do believe. We shall overcome someday.
Amen.
We had to reach out to them people.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't see my live when I sing that song. I preach that song. We shall overcome.
Somebody listening to Diana out here.
Oh, don't go to work.
Take
Nobody.
credit, Diana. Take credit.
Don't go to work. Nobody. I taking okay. Don't go to work.
Where is Aunt
Stay
Slim?
home.
And Sim got knocked out again?
Yeah, they PNM knocking them out all the time. Yep. Don't go to work. All you sick, don't go nowhere. Stay home. Anybody come by your door, sneeze on them.
Yeah, but I want to hear the voice of the people in the chat located in Trinidad.
Sneeze.
This show is not about us alone here in the panel here. I want to hear what's going on in your part of the woods.
Sneeze, just sneeze. Sneeze and cough. They're going to send you home.
Uh-oh.
We shall overcome. Yeah, that's my song. Yep. Enough is enough. And watch and see. Watch and see. The airport workers, them ain't going to work. The police, them sicking out now. The nurses, watch and see. They ain't seeing nothing yet. Who else sicking out? You see that port where they got all them barrels to clear? Watch and see. Nobody ain't going in there at all. Wait and see. Yep. They want more money. They want their salary increase or don't go nowhere. Teachers, don't log on. Dark out.
Diana, you really looking to get locked up?
How am I looking like a lock up?
Your seditious statements.
They want more money. The people
Yeah, but
need
there's
more
certain
money.
things you can also do. You can put a cap on things. The government is not putting a cap on things.
The people need more money.
All right.
The people can't live on 20, 30 salary. They need more money. And you want to force them to take the juice? That's what we do. Well, don't go nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. You come by my door, achoo! Don't go nowhere. Massy stores, don't go in there neither. That is the one all they need to don't go there, don't go nowhere. Yeah, they organize themselves, eh? Don't go nowhere. The VAT they will collect, they won't collect, they'll feel it. Don't go nowhere.
But you gotta have supplies in order to do that, Diana. If you don't
Don't
if you live
go nowhere.
you
What
have
do
no
you mean
food
supply?
in the house, it's kind of difficult for some
Well,
people.
put food in and then don't go nowhere. Organize the stuff. That's why I said it needs to be organized. And don't go anywhere. They can't force you to. If you're not feeling well. I don't feel well. You can force me to go somewhere in a pandemic. I don't feel well. You can force them people. You can force them. I don't feel well. Don't go anywhere.
I'm sure our health sector is under serious strain with the demand that's involved right now.
Don't go anywhere. Stay home. Pull up all the food, all the house with food, and don't go nowhere. When they think they're looking, they see how it start with Wassa already, right? Don't go nowhere. Nobody to collect the money. And they're writing a set of tickets are here for mask and thing, and there's no way to go and pay the mask.
But where you got the money to pay for that ticket? That's a ridiculous thing.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way to go and pay this fine. Once a time, I don't know. No? Don't go nowhere. I said so. And bring them to the knees. Then they're gonna negotiate in proper faith. That is what you need to do.
Hey, Diana, Tommy, and Guy, didn't I do the editorial with the Despot? I did that, right?
Yes, you did it last time.
I did that on that on the show before New Year's, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I gotta look that up, man, because I gotta. If I call a radio station and talk about that, they will cut me off.
Well, let me call them and suck it to them. I'll call them.
They don't want to hear about the good prime minister that he's a despot.
I will call Google and tell them.
Oh, you know what? I will call Google.
Google don't like me, you know.
No, I'll call Google.
You don't have to call nobody. You have a show here, publish it and circulate it.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to get it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure.
The show, the New Year, the show, New Year show, the show before New Year's, one of them.
Or like the show, I know the Christmas show.
Not the Christmas show. Or the New Year's show.
Was it the show the Thursday before
New
New Year's?
Before New Year's, yeah.
Oh, all right.
We're gonna tell them straight up in their face what we agree and what we disagree with, and we are also inviting the members of the diaspora outside here to come and voice their opinion and feeling about things.
Yeah, but they get Gary and some say they're frightened because who ain't working for the government.
Diana, I'm talking about the people outside the country here.
Yeah. Absolutely
okay?
right.
We're talking. We have a listening audience also could be any part of the world right now. Okay, stand up for your people.
Yep.
Stand up for your people.
But
we are offering an opportunity. Over the years, we didn't have an opportunity to have a platform like this. We have a platform now. Please make use of the opportunity to say what you have to say. And Sam always post up the number where he can be contacted.
Gary, hold a minute. I want to ask Julia Davy, what are you shooting about Julia? Julia, I wanted to say something to you, Julia.
She's choopsing because she went in the bank and they closed her account. That's why she's choopsing.
I remember
you want me to go there? Yeah.
No.
Let me say what you had to say. Go ahead.
Let me say what I had to say. I want to, I was holding this for a little bit.
Post up yourself with you in the shot alone.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Gary, thank you. Gary, thank you. I want to address Julia Davy, because Julia, I wanted to talk about this a while, but I was waiting because I saw you live and I was very concerned for you, how the bank mistreated you. And I felt that the bank should not have mistreated you like that, Julia Davy. So now that you stoops, Julia Davy, and the bank mistreated you, and Julia Davy, while you were in the bank, your good friend Melba was also in the bank with you. She got service and you were still in the bank. And then the bank came to you and closed your account at the same time, Julia Davy. That was sad and that was mistreatment. But Julia Davy, I want you to listen to this. In Trinidad, first the PNM mistreated the people of Chumaka Claventil. I didn't speak up because I wasn't a resident. Julia Davy, then they mistreated the people of Mova Laventil East, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a resident. Then Julia Davy, they mistreated the people of Beaton, the PNM mistreated the people of Beaton, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a resident. Then they mistreated the people of Tobago, Julia Davy, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a Tobagonian. Julia Davy, then came the THA election, and at the conclusion, there was nobody left to be mistreated. Julia Davy, you need to be speaking up about these things because you were mistreated in the bank, and your friend Melba was silent because she wasn't the one mistreated. So Julia Davy, I'm glad you joined us here in the village on the DAG Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. And you need to speak up. And when you're supposed to speak up, you didn't. And when people were supposed to speak up for you, they left you by yourself, Julia Davy. So I just wanted you to know that. I know you're coming and you're stooping. Those troops, Julia Davy, use what happened to you as an example to speak up, right? Because when they were mistreating me for the buildings up in Chumaka, Clavantel, none of you speak up. Not one of you. Or they were silent like 25 lambs. Or they had nothing to say. Not one thing. But you see, it was, you don't wait until things fall at your doorstep, Julia Davy. Do not. I want you now to go speak up for them people in Chumaka, Claventel. Speak up for the 3 buildings to be painted. Speak up for the abandoned building in Chumaka, Claventel. Speak up for the Laventel to Wall Street Center with the Workers Bank and Duncan Street. That way you go speak up. And then, when you speak up, when you get mistreated, there'll be people there to speak up for you, Julia Davy. I'm glad you came in, and I was waiting. I like to wait, you know. Patient. I have plenty of patience. I have more patience than Port of Spain General Hospital. And I was very patient with it. I didn't say anything. But you gave me a great opportunity. And you're coming on your stoops. And when you stoops, don't forget, when they mistreat people and you are silent, eventually it comes to your footsteps or to your doorsteps. So no longer can you be silent because you was mistreated at First Citizen Bank trying to get US your own money. And they tell you you cannot get it. And your own friend Julia Davy came in, watched you, and left. Take a picture out of that, Julia Davy. It's 2022. Time for you guys to stop being silent. And I know, Julia Davy, that you really cannot say what you want to say because the PNM or the government of the day put money on your table to feed your family. And I don't want you to put your family in jeopardy. And I understand that. But you could still speak up for the people of Chumaka, Claventel. And I'm waiting for a few of you all to stand up and be counted.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And I would like to re-extend an invitation to come in to the village and discuss the issues.
And the
I am also calling on her and other activists to stand up for people and not party.
That's right.
Stand up for your people and not your party, and don't be hypocritical. Don't take a few crumbs from this party or this government and then go silent. Stand up when you see things going wrong. And we here will have more respect for you if you stand up for your people and not for party.
And the Bajan girls stand up for the Trinis when they were locked out of the country. Huh? Stoops. Nobody was standing up for them. And all the cuss me and call me a UNC dog. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. I bark back at everybody, though. Yeah. As a born Trinia. all the Trinis lock out all over the place. Can't get back home. Who stand up for them? Stoops.
Yes.
Yeah, as a UNC dog, yeah, bark at everybody. Don't get what? Yeah, boy. I stand
we wasn't
up for
asking
them.
nobody their party affiliation, their race,
I
their religion,
stand
their
up
height.
for
We wasn't
them.
asking nobody that when they asked for help.
I stand up for them.
Nana, Stick say, then they mistreated Ansem. He didn't speak up because Rory was in the house eating.
Was in his house eating? Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Sticks all good. We meant talking serious thing. He coming joking.
and as far as I'm concerned, they should not have treated her that way. They went for your money? No.
Listen.
No.
She should not have been treated that way.
No.
And it is sad that she was treated that way. But you see what I tell them. You can't wait till it reach your doorsteps.
Nope.
Right? You know something tells me we're gonna be closing in a few minutes. That something tells me, you know, Diana, Gary, and Ansem. I want to ask you guys a question, If them buildings was in Westmoreland, you think them buildings would have been still sitting there?
Absolutely
If it
Nah,
was in Westwood or in Goodwood Park.
nah.
no
Broken
way.
window theory. Oh, they be done. Yeah, they clean
You
that up
think
long
you think
time.
that is still there?
Nope.
Right? So for all now, Julia Davy had a platform. She was on 91.9. She had the program One Shot, One Kill. Like she program. And I have never heard Julia Davy talk about the buildings in Chumaka, Clavantil. Never. Right? It is sad. Let me repeat. It is sad what happened to Julia Davy, and that shouldn't happen. But Julia Davy, all you had to get real. All you had to be stop being activist without the act. All you call all this up activist, but all is just activist. All is not activist. Got to remove the act from them.
Or they're just
Because
acting,
you can't be a selective activist. Or a selective.
Yep. You gotta
And
stand
which
up for
one is to be
all
activist
things.
for?
You gotta stay out of everything. Yep.
If you're an activist, you're an activist.
That's
You
right.
can't be activist against the opposition. If your party doing dotishness, you have to be able to stand up and be counted.
That's right.
And that's the problem. Part of the problem. Ulrich say, answer me big in the dance to that Jay-Z. Ulrich like the Jay-Z, right?
Fishy said Diana Barr and Rowley waiting to spray her nose with water.
Yeah, I see that one. Yeah.
Oh God, they're not easy.
Ulrich like me
Well,
shirt.
let me see the t-shirt now. Post it up.
Watch talk. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you.
Yeah.
How you get a Trini? How you know he's a Trini?
No, he's a Trini, look.
How you know he's a Trini? With a French name?
Oh, okay.
With a French name?
You see it?
With a French name?
Ulrich and them in Trinidad and them they wear a shirt like this. Ulrich and fish sticks and lamb meat and all of them, Lana, Tekisha and them. I's a Trini.
Don't worry, we gonna print some for the Venezuelan and them.
I had to get one. Oh, he's a Bajan.
I'm gonna get some t-shirt print for the Venezuelan.
No, you can't be trying to copy Trini.
Oh, no, it's not gonna be like that kind of eye. It's gonna be he's a Bajan.
No, he's a Trini, man.
Oh, he's a Bajan.
Good observation there, Ulrich. Ulrich, you have good eyes, boy. Good observation.
Ulrich, malicious and gypsy.
No, when you wearing a 6-colored shirt, you have to have good eyes. It's 6 colors.
Typical Trini, malicious and gypsy.
It's 6 colors you have to see. Who fella for stick talking about? I never heard of that fella. Who is that?
So you're not talking to the right thing? Which fella?
So we have a deadline. We have a deadline of January 15 for government public servants, right? So
hey, Ulrich, what I'm telling you, Ulrich, you know you're right to know. Let me turn around in the back and show them the back.
A Despa's jersey.
Yeah, I can't stand up big because I'm gonna short pants. Let me turn around and show you.
Ask him don't want to show you his spaghetti legs.
Will you see that?
Yeah, man.
Will you see?
Yeah, Despa's. Yeah.
All you think always Trini in joke. Always joke Trini, boy. Alright, you're real, boy. And alright, boy. Alright, I'll give you credit for that one, boy. Alright, next time you will make a shirt with 2 colors.
Yeah, but I want him coming as a guest man from the area.
And Alright, yeah, you go bring Alright, man.
Yeah.
And you go bring them good food drums you have. What? The guy and someone's talking about the activist. I never heard about him. You never heard about Julia Davies? Julia Davies. It's not a guy. Julia Davies is a young lady. Julia Davies, man. Julia Davies part of the go along, get along PNM gang. You know what I mean? You had to push in there. Dominic Romain is the chairman. I had to put I put, did I take Barry Garcia back out or I leave him in there?
He inside.
Or he inside? I put him back in? Barry Garcia my partner to you. Barry Garcia he go along better than PNM gang. Let me call him Dominic Roman, is the chairman.
Oh
Sean
Lord.
Bruce
Oh Lord.
Wayne.
Ain't that the one that threatened to sue you?
Who's threatened to sue me? Sean Felix?
No, Romy.
Oh yeah, he sue me yet. You remember? Yeah, he trying to sue me. He sue me yet. Former vice chairman of the ILP. I wonder if he ever resigned, boy. Dominic Romain, Julia Davy. Did I put Pastor Google in there?
Not yet.
I ain't put Pastor Google. Nah, Pastor Google my partner. Whenever she pay me in, boy.
Aisha Wells.
Yeah. I put Aisha Wells in. I don't renominate Aisha. I put Aisha Wells back in.
What about Van Winkle?
Oh, Devon Welch. Yeah. Devon Welch gone in. He gone in. He inside. Devon Welch, he inside, boy. What attacks? What's happening? I put Barry guy. Yeah. But as I put in, and then it have a bunch of members be calling. Them is the callers go along, get along, PNM gang. Them is the callers, boy. Them I get them all kind of PhDs. Them have plenty doctorates. Doctorates in dotishology, strategology, foolishology. Tommy, you would give me another ology, you know. What was that one?
Petticoat hanging down.
No. Tommy, I give me another ology, man.
Petticoat hanging down. That what PhD stands
No.
for.
Not that one. All right, so folks. Answer my support my ancestors' country, India. Everything from Ratans from India. So I support.
Oh God.
All right,
oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, Nadia, good night, be Nadia, be safe. All right, so monks, you, Carice, and Nadia, put closing comments in the chat. Hey, Ulrich, you're very observant, you know. And you wouldn't believe it, I forget that there's a Desperate Jersey, you know, because I'm only watching the front all the time.
He malicious and cautious. He fast. He gypsy.
Oh, Ulrich fast?
Yeah, he gypsy.
Why are you saying that about Ulrich?
Yeah, gypsy.
So who we say that? Monks?
I don't know who you say. I wasn't listening.
Nadia. Monks. Nadia said good night, over.
She gone.
Carice, I think. Oh no, I just had Carice the other day. Ulrich. Yeah, Ulrich. Monks, Nadia, Ulrich. Since I think Nadia gone. Who's Diana Benskin? Diana Benskin there? Hey, no longer I see that fella boy. Ellis?
Yeah, Ellis Island. He must be in. He must be there in truth.
You think so?
Oh.
And Hailey. So Monks, Nadia, Ulrich, and Hailey. Put closing comments in the chat.
Anyway, I gotta say good night, guys. I'll catch you up on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.
All right, cool.
Good night.
All right. I'll listen in the chat. All right, bye. Thanks.
Yeah, cool. All right, so let me go here. Okay, so folks, I want to repeat this. I want to repeat this because it's important. In Trinidad, first they mistreated the people of Chumacac Lavantil, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a resident. Let me say hello to Fitzgerald Hines. Then they mistreated the people of Mova Lavantil East, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a resident. Then they mistreated the people of Beetham, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a resident. Then they mistreated the people of Tobago, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a Tobagonian. Then came the THA election, and at the conclusion, there was nobody left to speak up. John F. Kennedy said, in his most famous words, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And Jimmy Carter says, the measure of a society is found in how they treat their weakest and most helpless citizens. And folks, before I go, I want to say to you guys, it's a game. It's just a simulation. And when I say exit, fuck on the wall, say that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. See you. Marcia, could you put some closing comments in the chat too as well? Thank you. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yes. Nadine Gordimer says, the truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. That's why we talk truth to power. Also, Alfred Adler says, the chief danger in life is not you may take too many precautions. Again, the chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. Pleasant good night from here to all my family in the village. Hopefully we'll have a better year 2022. Good night.
Thank you, Tommy. We're done.
Okay, I'm going to do a bit lengthy one tonight, and it's on leadership traits. A leader is any person who is appointed to be in charge of a group of people and to take care of all their interests in an impartial way. The leader has to be strong mentally and able to guide those in their charge to success. A politician, on the other hand, is a person who leads a group of people with common interests. They are elected by the masses and have the obligation to represent their interests in the office that they hold and lead their cabinet towards a bright future. One of the qualities of a great leader is the ability to be unselfish. A good leader must put the interest of the people first. One of the main challenges that a leader faces is ensuring that they consider the people's interests above their own when making any decision. Being impartial in any other quality is another good quality of a great leader. The ability to treat everyone equally will make a difference between a good and a bad leader. An impartial leader will make a great politician, as they will allocate resources to the whole country based on its needs and not whether the region supported them to the office or not. They will also appoint people to government offices based on their performance and not on their political affiliation. This will be to the benefit of the whole country and not just of a particular region or political affiliation. Good decision making is another aspect of good leaderships. Leaders have a responsibility to make decisions on behalf of the people who have appointed them to that position and the interests of the nation. Inability to do this leads to formation of poor policies and poor decision making to the detriment of the country. Poor decision making will result in slow economic development, political instability, and other unpleasant consequences. Another aspect of a good leader is the ability to inspire, guiding people positively and giving them hope in tough times. The COVID-19 health crisis is one of the challenges that calls for inspiration of people by their leaders. Political leaders who manage to inspire their cabinet, including the opposition, during the tough times by giving them hope for a brighter future, will be capable of guiding the country through the crisis and quickly recover after the stabilization of the world's economy. A great leader is a product of good leadership, and there is no way we can separate the two of them. A successful politician must have all the qualities of a good leader. Otherwise, the government will be lacking in many aspects that will affect the country's growth negatively. Dr. Rowley, are you a great leader or are you a great politician? This is Diana Benskin, aka The Storm, your global ambassador and poet, bidding you auf Wiedersehen, my beloved people. Until we meet again, stay safe, wear your mask, wash everything possible. Have a good night. Until we meet again.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Welcome.
Let me go here to some of the closing comments. Marcia Brave Voice says, good night, Ansem, Diana, and Gary, and the rest of the team. Thanks for this light therapeutic moment. I pray that we can free up and be each other's keeper in 2022 and beyond. Thank you very much, Marcia. Mong says, well, I just want to say to the people of Trinidad and Tobago to be strong, because remember, God gives the toughest battle to the strongest soldiers. Have a happy new one, everyone. Bless. Thank you very much, Mongs. Ulrich says, don't wait until you're thirsty to drink water. Drink it because it's good for the body. Thank you, Ulrich. And I think that's it.
Fish Stick said he don't have no clock on his walls, so he don't know what time.
You heard what that fella?
Oh, God.
That fella
I give up on Fish Stick, boy. We gotta invite him in here in the village, though. We gotta invite him in here as a co-host. He's funny.
Albert Montano says, and Sam, you're a man of integrity and strong. Don't fit in the P&M.
Yep. Nope. He's not a PNM. He's a PDP.
Albert Montano, boy. Albert, you're a wise young man, you know, Albert. You're very wise. I had to give you credit for that, boss. You're a wise man.
He's not a PD. He's not a PNM. Them too tainted, boy.
So let me
and they all act the same way.
All act the same way, Anna?
They all act cult-like and something wrong with them.
You feel so?
Yeah, something wrong with them. It's like they get, I don't know, something wrong with them. Like Dr. Rowley blowing their ears or their nose or something. Something wrong with them.
What I would tell you. I want to play this one. Okay, I want to play. Here we go.
Kenny G, the guy.
Yeah. All right. Let me see.
Put something in your mouth.
Let me get Kenny G. You're correct.
Tommy, put something in your mouth.
Kenny J.
Thank you very much. Tommy, Kenny J.
Put a piece of porn in your mouth. La la la. La, ti. La la, ti. Sing a sweet song for me. Yeah.
How long it is, right?
This is Diana's favorite one.
Put something in your mouth. How long it is? Tell me how long it is. Hey.
Well, Diana, keep singing, Diana.
How long it is? Tell me how long it is.
Keep singing.
How
DB.
long it is?
DB. Diana, you going and vote?
The Barbados?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Around all about, east, west, north, and south. Last Christmas, last Christmas. Come so many sweet lady, and beside to cut a tree. Last Christmas, last Christmas. And I didn't think in my head, like she did. I was surprised for so, when she said she wanted to know how long it is, how long it is, how long it is, how long it is. I want to know how long you want to be. I want to know how long you want to be, Kenny. How long it is, how long it is. She want to know how long it is, how long before she could tell me yes, hey. Yeah, man.
They made just so. They made just so.
Last Christmas.
That ain't the song?
Music done?
Me any music? Give me just so.
All right, folks, I'm back. Hailey put a closing comment in the chat. He says, allowing someone to trigger your happiness into anger is doubting yourself and beliefs. Always live in love, peace, and happiness, and put a stop to anger. Safe journey to all until Thursday.
And Nadia too.
Nadia says, good night, everyone. I want to say to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, I know everything is really hard, but hard out there. And please, people, don't give up. God is good all the time. Thank you
All the
very
time.
much.
Hallelujah. How long it is?
Good night, everyone. Our future depends on what we do today. Take care. See you guys on Thursday. Thank you very much, guys. So let's go back to our song, our favorite song by Diana here.
How long it is? Eh?
Pastel ham and turkey, a special from KFC. All that I offer she, the woman still asking me
How long it is? How long it is?
How long it is? How long it is? I want to know how long you're watching me. And want to know how long you're marking me, Kenny. How long it is? She want to know how long it is. How long it is? How long before she could tell me yes, hey. Oh, God. Yeah, man. She wants to know how long it is that I was keep relationships. She wants to know if I took the test, and if I did, how long it is since I took the test, and what was the results. I mean, a man here feeling nice, sweet music playing, she getting everything she wants. Why she must go there? It's very easy to pick up a woman in a party these days, you know, boy. Them women, they really have their head on. Introduce her to Sconta Nature and Poser. Last Christmas, Parandero son la divina pastora. Last Christmas, we danced and we had fun. I thought all was said and done. Is this love at first sight? Can you please tell me tonight how long it is? How long it is? How long it is? How long it is? I want to know how long you're watching me. I want to know how long you're marking me, Kenny. She want to know how long it is. how long it is. How long before she could tell me yes, eh? Oh, accede to my request. Oh, God, let me go. She want to know. Yeah, she want to know. She got to know. Lord, she want to know. She keep asking me. Yeah, she want to know how long it is. How long it is. Yeah, man. She wants to know how long it will take for me to come home to meet her mom and dad. She wants to know how long I've been married, how many kids I've got. She wants to